love.
Thank God I'm off screen.
And
Alexis
is
practically.
You've ruined me.
We were applauding for you in the comments.
Yeah.
We were
Good job, Cass.
Nate.
Yes, good story, Cass.
Yeah. Alexis is non-existent.
It's fine.
Harry Adventurers, you know.
Right there.
There once was a man from Cork who got limericks and haikus confused.
That was beautiful.
That was.
Thanks.
You need
Honestly,
to
I
text
agree.
me that so I can to show it to my kids next year that I teach limericks and haikus too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're missing someone tonight, unfortunately.
Yes, we are.
Unfortunately,
Dakota is
we are.
gone.
We're down a bird.
Yep.
Down a bird.
Yeah.
Bird.
Please no.
Sorry. I started this.
Why'd you do it?
No!
He's doing it. You can't stop. The groove is overtaking him.
So, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
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 It's been a while.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get used to playing every other week.
Yeah.
Brain work, and I'm on muscle relaxers. But where we left off, you guys were back down in Portland City, and we're going to find out if Ulysses had access to his cave up in Hintry. That way, you guys could just take a quick trip up there and not have to, travel or pay for teleportation again.
Which would be.
We need to go to Quick Trip, not Come and Go.
And where you left off, I believe they were still debating a bit over whether Ulysses would have access to his wizard's, not tower,
Dungeon.
wizard's dungeon.
Wizard's Madhouse?
Yeah.
Also true.
Wizard's pit house. Fan is probably great for just throw all the trash down there. No one will ever have to deal with it again.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, that's what I won't say which one because it's kind of part of the city, but that's what some of the cities of the bottomless pit, they use it as a disposal system.
I mean,
Hey, if it works,
Yeah.
it works.
as far as we know, just keeps going.
Exactly.
And thus
They'll never reach the
was
bottom.
the story of the Grinch.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trash you throw in the hole.
It's just falling.
And I say, keep it coming.
One
That's Oscar the Grouch, though. That's Grouch World.
Yeah.
Grouch World.
Yeah. It's
Grouch
Grouchland.
Grouchland. Shut the fuck up.
Do you know what scared me when I was a little kid? Is did you guys watch Fraggle Rock and
Yep.
the trash
Yep.
monster?
Yep.
She scared me a lot.
Ernest Scared Stupid. Yep. That one
Truly
terrified me
terrifying.
growing up.
Signs.
Science. Terrified Tyson.
Messed me up, dude.
Did it mess you up too?
A little bit.
I knew it messed up Tyson.
It's messed up Tyson worse than me.
Science scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Well,
I
one
don't-
time I was
never
in,
watched.
me and Megan shared a room, and I saw claws on the corner of my bed, and I screamed bloody murder. And Mom and Dad came in and turned on the lights, and my blanket was wrinkled.
No.
See, I remember watching Signs, and I was like, "Ooh, that was spooky." Like-
Who died?
Never watched it.
I watched it probably too young, because I was like maybe like 7 or 8.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I was like, I think I was
Scary.
11.
Yeah,
when I
watched
watched
Lord
it.
of the
You
Rings at
immediately
8
sleep.
years old.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I also
Megan was
Coraline
scared
scared the hell out of me.
Coraline is
I
scary.
watched like half of it and went, nah.
Yeah.
Walked
I
away.
love that movie.
Coraline
How
scared
old were you
so
when that
good.
came out?
I don't know.
Little.
Little.
Yeah,
When did it
came out. What, like early 2000s?
Because I think we watched it in theaters.
I don't know.
Fun-
I don't watch it in theaters, I
I
know
grew up
that.
on
I
movies
did.
from the 80s.
Oh, fair.
2009, yeah.
9.
Oh no.
So I would have been 8.
I didn't watch it in
Yeah, but
theaters,
the
I
thing
know
is,
that,
Nathan,
but I
is we
definitely
did
watched
watch Coraline pretty.
Yeah.
As soon
I
as it
just
came
feel
out of
old,
theaters.
That's
Yeah.
all.
I loved Coraline.
See, Coraline scared the hell out of me.
I read the
but
book as a kid. That scared me.
Yeah.
I
Our
feel
dad
see,
is just a
but,
fan
like,
of Neil Gaiman.
Actual,
Yeah.
So
actual scary movies have never really scared me.
I didn't watch them until I was older.
Yeah, I
So
guess that's
feel
for
like
me
that
too.
I don't like scary movies that much.
But even like Signs I watched, it's not like a horror like it is, but it's
Yeah, it's different though.
yeah.
I
And
remember-
even that, I was like, ooh, it's spooky. Anyway.
Do you know the scene where it's Vamanos, children, Vamanos?
Yeah.
When I tell you I was watching that movie on the couch and then I was behind the couch.
It was probably the worst one for me was 9.
That
That one.
Love
that
I
was-
didn't watch 9 till high school.
That
so-
one fucked me
It was
up. I watched that
pretty
whenever
scary,
it
yeah.
came out. I remember we
Uh-huh.
bought it on DVD because Dad was like, it was on sale or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we watched
And-
it. I was like, nah, that.
But the
I
music.
The
love
scene
that.
with what?
The music.
Yeah, the music. Oh my
And I
god.
love that movie.
Uh,
It still makes me like its jump scares
Yeah.
actually still makes me
They're
jump.
Yeah, with the death of
It's
like I think it was number 8, the scientist.
Eight's not the scientist.
Okay, I
Eight
don't-
is the big dumb jock one.
I don't remember them. All right, it was the
I
scientist. I
remember
just
it
remember
because I
him
watched
turning
it
around
recently.
without eyes. I just remember him turning around without eyes, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
no.
Scientist, I believe, is 3.
Okay.
Number 1 is a bitch.
I just remembered that scene. And I'm
6
like,
and
no.
7 are the cute little twin ones who do the little flickery with their lights
Yeah.
to talk.
No, it's a beautiful movie.
Uh-huh.
One of, like, oh my god.
I
I
paid
need to
attention
rewatch
to that
it.
movie way too well. It's on HBO.
I don't have it.
Epic.
Use Mom and Dad's.
They don't give it to me.
I'll give it to you.
Hell yeah.
All right, so bringing it back to Tides of Fortune,
Yes.
Fate,
Sorry.
Kilmistra. I mean, I participated in that conversation.
Yes.
I
I was trying to think of movies that scared me.
Yeah.
It was like really nice.
So, you guys each found rest after you guys returned Ulysses back. He had his court case, which you were present for.
Yep.
And his punishment is servitude.
And I had Italy in the background trying to communicate with me.
Yeah.
I'm a butler.
Yours is a butt, I will not
We're down at the capital again, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're down
currently-
here in
Okay.
Hentry.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
no,
Port-
Hentry's up there.
Yeah.
Port City. I knew it was one of them.
So, you guys do each make your way to rest. You can assume debate, conversation has happened over the night. Decisions have been come to fruition.
That was the worst
That was the
episode.
worst way
I
you could have phrased that.
Told you I am buzzing. I am
Who's
medicated.
coming to these discussions? That's what I want to know. All I could
Sarah comes out of her room and goes, she's talking to her client. She'll come. And I went, oh, good for her. And then without missing a beat, Sarah goes, Kayla, don't be nasty. And I was like, yeah, Kayla.
Jeez.
It definitely wasn't me. That'd be crazy.
So, as you guys all are getting around for the morning,
I want to, before we go to bed, I want to study a spell. Because
Okay.
I don't have anything for my evening.
I don't think I have any
Unique
spells for
technique.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything in the evening. Can I study too?
sure.
Hell yeah. Late night study session with the boys.
Bumblebee has the spells ready
No,
to
that's
be
a big
done.
one.
I don't know
Hey,
any other
hey.
food-related spells
No,
I
that's
can
a
think
big
of.
one.
Wait!
That's a big one.
My
A couple
unique
of big
technique
ones.
was at 98%.
Finish
Yeah,
it.
work on it.
Finish it.
Finish it.
Just don't roll below a 10.
Well, now that you said it.
Alright, so now I have to remember.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, plus your magic bonus, right? Yeah, you got it.
So-
yeah.
I got a 33.
I can
I got a
carbonate
nat
the
20.
water
Nice.
in your body.
Woo.
Is there an apple charger?
Yeah, it should be.
Like a lightning?
Yeah. One of these white cords.
Wow.
I need to
Not that
get
one.
something that I can portable doodle with.
It might be under your-
Did we
Like
say-
that.
Z,
Aha, thank you.
Yes.
did we say what how like what difficulty this is?
Which one?
My unique technique. I don't remember because we had also said it might be easier since everybody else already has theirs.
Yeah, I think I just said it was going to
I didn't
be-
have mine.
Oh, also we just
What
fell.
is it?
I just fully moved
Shit.
the. I'm sorry.
My God.
We need to get the wall mounts.
Yes.
Yes, I can do that. I just had a lot of my card kept getting frauded
Yeah.
3 times
That's not good.
in like 1.5 weeks.
Oh shit.
Did you see that one of the banks
Um,
in town got
I think we said
armed
it-
robbery?
Above average, but not very hard.
It's just for
And it was also 6'3"
Nice.
male.
I'm
with
at
really brown hair, and I was
84%
like,
on
Zion.
projection burst. That's cool.
is.
I was just like that was right what you were saying.
We
I
cannot
got
be desperate.
16%.
Robin, thanks.
84%, baby.
Sometimes I feel
started
like I'm
this.
desperate enough.
They
to
caught the guy,
So
and
close.
apparently his only quote was, "This was a bad idea."
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm super excited to use my technique because
Yeah.
it's actually super cool.
So,
I haven't told anyone about mine, and I'm very excited. Well, in game.
I haven't used either of my special techniques yet.
so,
That I need to go into death magic.
Habanero.
No.
I can teach you.
I was also going to say, you can do things outside of your magic scope, it'll just be more expensive. It'll be cheaper if you had death magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking Taco Bell, and it's Toll the Dead.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
That's good.
That's good, yeah.
But instead of
Every single time.
it's, well, okay, so
No one
technically, could I go and create a spell called Taco Bell, and it's part illusion magic, part my food magic, but it goes with the poison aspect of food,
Yeah.
and I give them food poisoning immediately?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Food poisoning aura
Okay.
from the Taco Bell.
Accurate.
Epic.
Causes instant diarrhea.
Start shitting themselves on the battlefield.
Inumaki
Actually,
is so
that's
much
exactly
nicer.
what I should do.
JK. Inumaki is so much nicer than I would be.
Shit.
Yeah, I would shit yourself.
I can teach
Throw
you.
that ass in a circle.
I think I have death bomb.
So I saw,
Betty
this is
Wong.
going to be so random.
Yes.
Wobble, but the real one, not this Gen Z
But
bullshit.
it was on TikTok, and I think it cut right before porn happened. But it was Inumaki stubbing his toe and going, "Fuck!" And then Maki was right there.
Yeah. I'll send you the
Wrong
link later.
account.
It's a good one.
Okay.
But I just saw it panned over to Maki, like, and then it cut because it was TikTok. But
Those lemons stealing whole.
Okay, so Taco Bell instant diarrhea. How much do you want this to be?
Costs 80 mana.
no, well, you're doing the poison effect, and how much damage do you want it to do?
I don't know. Just like base damage, like normal. I don't think extra. I know I want it to be psychic damage.
So, like, what are you capable of?
I want to try it.
Harm
This is really good.
3.
Mixing spray.
Arm 3, so that's
There's an easy way to do this. Take a sip, take a
12.
sip. Might be a little complicated, but you can.
12 damage die? Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Put it in.
Whoa.
I get permission.
I know what
It's
I
not
said.
your drink!
You just made the look of that's good. You don't have to listen to
call
me.
it.
That's for my opinion.
These are your math things.
Yeah, they are.
Well, then again, you
Um,
didn't ask for my opinion, actually.
Because normally, if you were to do that normally, it would cost 12 mana.
Mhm.
To do poison plus your full damage
Mhm.
would only cost 12. Since you are making it its own unique spell,
Mhm.
we'll call it 8.
Cool.
Looks like a good mimosa.
It's so fucking good.
And do I need to?
Because it's McDonald's spray too.
Yeah.
I need to. Do I need to work on this
Crystals.
spell, or since I
Mimosa?
already have these things?
So you could do the 12 mana one in the
Just a
meantime.
little
It'll
bit
be
of
it'll be
orange juice
easy.
in there.
Okay.
Like not even like average. It'll be easy because you're already
Yeah.
capable. But basically, you just have to
Well,
study to get the lower
champagne
mana.
Okay. So what would you want me to do to make sure that they instantly actually shit themselves?
Well, so they would get a
It's
vitality
more
check.
like a screwdriver
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I'm a vodka
Yeah.
person.
And the vitality check would be for the poison and
I
for the
love your
shit.
champagne.
Okay.
And then you put like
If they fail, they
little
shit
little
themselves, yeah.
oranges.
They get
So-
one depletion
Little-
point basically.
But you said it's easy.
That could
Melissa?
actually be really good, Lauren.
But
You get- you-
well, that'd be
instead
more
of shitting
expensive.
themselves, they get one depletion point.
instant diarrhea.
Well, you could flavor it as them shitting themselves,
Oh yeah, I guess I don't
But-
have like a poison condition,
Yeah.
do I?
and so that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
So in that case,
Because the
Yeah.
thing is
So
I
it'd
can't
probably be
do
days.
poison damage.
yeah, so it'd be poison damage,
Mhm.
and then they'd shit themselves and be dazed.
Honestly, so
Shit
true.
themselves. Me every time.
If I was in the
Okay.
midst of battle and I shat myself,
I
yeah.
just go
Okay,
home. I'd be
so
like, hey.
What would
Gotta
I
call it off,
need
guys.
to roll in order to get
I know I'm trying to kill you.
immediately
but
with
like,
the lower mana?
I had an accident. I gotta go home.
I just
To
look
get it
over at chat.
immediately?
All I see is
with the
valid.
lower mana.
If you guys
I
wait
think it's
here
gonna
for like
take
an
at least
hour,
like.
I'll be right back with a
It
new
says
pair of
it's an
pants.
easy one.
It is. So are you trying to channel or are you trying to study?
Study.
So easy.
Brown pants
What's
just
that?
in case.
Like, I'm questioning how quickly I
There's
can get this
a
done.
book like a
It
book series
should
that
only,
came out
if you
it's,
roll
the
decent,
Brain
it only
Fantasy
takes a couple
series.
of days.
Yeah, cool.
They
Um,
like they say it in there
let me-
about like with them wearing their armor and everything. It's like because it takes multiple people to put it on and everything because of how heavy it is. And so one of the characters like
I don't
what
know
happens if you have to
if you're capable
You
of
know,
getting a
it's like,
23.
well,
I did not get a
legally
23.
No, but I don't know if you're
myself in my
capable.
armor.
I can.
Okay, if you got a 23 twice, you
It's one
have
of
it.
those I was thinking
Okay,
about.
cool.
Yeah.
You just kinda have to.
But
What do you get?
at
It's
the
like,
moment,
isn't
I
this
got
the-
a
yeah, you just
19.
have-
19, so you're already 40%.
40%?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Cool beans.
I know mine's a lot more.
And I can already use it technically.
Yeah, you just have to spend 12 mana to use it at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, morning all.
But this gives me a spell I can practice.
Unless
Yes,
you
and
have-
also this adds the shit effect.
Yes.
This-
Oh,
The
so
shit
without
effect.
it, the shit effect does not happen.
they
Got
just
it.
they just get nauseous.
Yeah.
Have you seen the like? There's apparently I have never had an MRI, but apparently sometimes the things that you, the blood
Mm-hmm.
stuff makes you feel like you peed yourself
Yeah.
when you get an MRI.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I would be the one who, I would pee myself and not know and be like, I peed myself. I'm like, no, you didn't. It's just a thing. And I would have actually been one person.
No.
No, I probably
Then
would too.
I may have gotten a weird MRI then because I was talking to Cass earlier about it. They got an MRI earlier, like, and apparently they had the same thing with like the blood. Like they had like liquid that was like warm liquid and everything. I didn't have that. I sat down on a table, they put a thing on my arm, took pictures of it. That was it. I
They
took a nap in there.
ultrasound your arm?
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
I have not done either of those things.
Yeah, with my neck, the nurse went around. Oh, sorry, it's either an RN or like a physician. I'm not sure. But went around and was like, I think you maybe pinched a muscle. And like felt it and go, oh, that's a bad pinch in your neck.
Yeah.
It's like solid here. And I'm like, ah.
But anyway,
Alright.
Yeah.
after studying,
So
I go to bed.
you guys wake up in the
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, good morning, Bobby.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Alright. I thought of a new spell. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah?
be funny. You don't get to know about it yet.
All right. I guess I'll just figure it out whenever it happens. I really want to know now.
I know you do, but it's a surprise.
All right.
Great surprise.
Have you done your reading?
What reading?
Isn't that something your dad was telling you about? Got to do your studies or something?
I
Or
don't-
is the magic thing your studies?
It's not.
Oh,
It's food related.
all right.
I was just cooking up shit.
For real.
All right. Shall we go with breakfast?
Yeah.
You making it, or will you get any?
Where are we again?
We're in Polton City. We're in the castle, I believe. Either that or we're in a pub. One of the two. I think we're in the castle.
You're in the castle.
All right. Yeah, we can go. We can just go go to the mess hall.
Yeah, they usually give me food. It's alright.
I think you can actually just let yourself into the kitchen.
No. I mean,
I mean, we're kind of
I've
like
already
important
done it
people
like
here.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah. We know the guy who's in charge of the chicken.
Uh-huh.
Kitchen.
I mean-
You're in charge of the chicken as well.
He is in charge of the chicken. I don't
Actually,
really,
no, but probably not. This is the entire bad country.
I mean, there's more than just birds here. Also, I have known chickens to eat each other.
Yeah, chickens
so-
are kind of omnivores. They'll just eat whatever. Yes.
Today on my Amazon route, a chicken literally walked in front of my car, looked me dead in the eye, pooped, and then continued walking.
That's
hilarious.
That's all. Continue.
That was worthy.
Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of know the guy who runs the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right. You want to go make breakfast?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with you. I'll turn into anteater.
Yep.
Uh,
Bored.
Yeah,
Gordon.
Gordon. Yep.
As you do walk in, you sure enough do see Colin.
Colin.
Good morning, Colin.
Oh, good morning, all.
Take size
Hello.
all. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
We were wondering if you needed any help in the kitchen this morning for breakfast.
I wouldn't argue.
All right.
Yay.
We help with breakfast.
Yes. I'll do indeed help with breakfast.
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, you are emotional support.
Yeah. No, not even that. I'm taste tester. I'm just.
Buttlebee is actually just handing
Anteater.
Yeah.
everything to
Yeah.
it. Totally.
Like an apple. Just all goes somewhere. We don't know where. Pancakes.
Yeah.
French toast. Orange juice.
By the time
All the
breakfast is
things.
made, you've eaten.
I'm just like just an enlarged Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just what an anteater.
Yeah, yeah. As you guys come down, Bottleby and Colin are bringing out the food to the room. You see Gordon already stuffed.
Excuse me.
Gordon. It's good breakfast.
Ramsey?
No, with the U in it. Golden.
Oh, right.
Gordon.
It's much more. I'm somehow more of a prick.
That's
Nice.
impressive.
Yes.
Thank you.
I just shoot a look over to the Corinne.
Just a
It wasn't about
Mean
how
mug.
much better.
I shan't be holding your butt.
Keep your butt to yourself.
Out of all the things I thought you guys would latch on to that I've said,
So funny.
I'm sorry, that's
That
my
one.
favorite thing you've said.
Your butt shall never be learned.
I am a butt. Yours is a butt I will not learn.
I made a meme for it and everything.
Yeah.
So good.
It's great. And I think that's one of the best anteaters I've ever drawn.
May have been the only anteater.
I was gonna say,
No.
you've drawn multiple?
Yes. I draw random shapes, and from those random shapes come other things. Also, I really
So is
need to
art.
stop doing this.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I've been doing it way too often,
It's fun.
It's,
I
it
know.
actually is like a very fun.
Yeah.
but I do it at work.
No, I do this. I do K.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
peace a lot. Or
No,
just
I-
flip people
I
off.
specifically
I
do
don't-
K.
Or just
I
flip
just
people
get
off.
peace
So
sign
this
and
is my,
go
like,
straight to
greeting, like-
solid.
And then my like sweet, like that's.
I have
I
this
used to
problem.
Do that
finger
at work a
guns,
lot, always
and
flip
now I
people
saw,
off.
dude.
I have this problem where I'll say something that is actually a complaint, but I don't want people to feel bad about it. I'm just trying to continue the rest of the story, so I just say a complaint. And I'll go, and then I like died, and then.
Sorry, I have to say this. Don't finger gun and definitely don't saw, dude.
You can finger whatever dude you want.
Free country.
You can't
You
saw
can do
him.
whatever
Don't
you
finger
want.
gun, alright? Gun didn't like it. Didn't give you your consent. Consent, please. I can't.
I'm gonna never mind.
That's one of the
Hold on.
voices I wanted to learn so bad.
The-
There
I mean,
was a
it's an
whole-
in-character
Well,
joke.
yeah. There was some movement. I can't do it.
There was some movement.
'cause it's kind of like
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
throat.
It's. Every time I get to the. Yeah. There,
I did feel some movement.
there. I can't do it.
But I can't.
It's that like you kind of stretch your throat a little bit. I can't.
Yes.
I am taking a walk, just so you know where I'm at.
I
Okay.
can't grumble.
Yeah.
Through
Like
the
people
city.
like-
That was.
So in that
Right.
case, everyone but Jean Ho does see as you guys are all eating in the dining hall. Ulysses does come join the table.
Weird choice.
Well,
Big belly.
yeah, it kind of comes down. He sits down. And you can tell there is some awkwardness, but he's, you know, he's keeping a straight face. That's more in his body language that you can tell, especially you two, with your high insights. But as he kind of goes, your insight side?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then
Bobby
he's-
just has selective insight.
Gotcha. But as he does kind of said, he goes, just so you all are aware, it was settled that I have access to my my safe house, but not Hintry above.
Ah.
They have a monitoring bracelet. He kind of holds it up, but it's like a bracelet that like is on his wrist that doesn't come off.
So Nickel.
So you're on
Yeah.
house arrest?
Well, functionally, I am allowed to be anywhere within this country, and then my base specifically in the country to the north, in Yulan.
I mean, that means you got a lot of walking you can do.
Yes, like I said, I am free to assist in this country, and they are able to customize where I go. So if I am needed in a context of war, they can expand it appropriately.
Ah.
I'm not totally sure where my uses would lie in a war setting, but I am powerful. But most of mine is more within the realm of utility and control rather than combat.
Control is kind of a very useful thing in war.
True, but it's more on an individual basis rather than a. I'm able to do it at a larger group basis, but it would wear me out much faster.
No.
I can time stop and then do a couple things myself, but I can't really bring people with me, which kind of takes away the beneficial in a group setting.
Yeah, you tried that on me.
I did.
Yeah.
In fairness,
I asked for it. But
yes. I figured it was a trap. My intention was just to bring you down, try and get, because I cannot harm it. If I harm anyone, the time stop ends. So I couldn't just like the vial.
Right.
And plus, that feels wrong.
Yeah. Agreed. Stealing blood, not awesome.
Yes. I figured if I could get you away from everyone and just talk to you, that was my goal. Again, if I wanted to harm you at any point, I knew you were in my castle the second you all into it. But I did not want to.
Hell yeah.
Dungeon. Epic.
Thanks.
Go on.
Bumblebee has a hat
go on.
now.
Just so you
Hat
know,
acquired.
hat is acquired.
It looks like you put a Chinese to-go box on your head.
I was thinking it looked Fez-like.
It is a little
No.
Frizz-ish.
It's so square.
From this angle, it's not.
Look,
Look straight on.
look
it.
directly at it.
Yeah, it's a
It's pretty
it's a
square.
bit
from
squarish.
You look like you're trying to be a pirate, but it's just so much like a Chinese to-go box.
Bumblebee put a box on his head.
Okay. Hello.
Itali's trying so hard not to laugh.
And fail.
Yes, So yes, if long story short, if you need to return to Hintry, my safe house is accessible. If you need access to it in future, please just ask rather than drilling a hole in the side of it.
Okay, well, you didn't.
No.
I'm gonna be nice.
I think.
Do you have to be?
No, I really don't want to be. But
No, I think honestly, with our situation with the kingdom here, I think we honestly probably would just come and go if we need to.
I just meant ask and I'll bring you there. Like you're not not allowed to go to my safe house.
I know.
Yes, just
It seemed like you were trying to restrict access to us. No.
No, not at all.
Oh,
Like,
I was just-
you guys opened up the side of the mountain and
Yeah, so you committed a war crime. So I feel like the hole in your roof is kind of minimal damage.
my point is you have access to it. So just
I know.
ask.
I'm just saying that, like.
I'm not
It
saying
seems a
you
very
weren't.
weird thing to get mixed up about. It's a hole. Fix it.
Who has a
You
hole
have
in their
magic.
roof?
Everyone has a lot of magic.
When did that happen?
That's how you guys
That's how
got
we got
into
in.
his.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, it's again.
You did a war crime.
Yes.
I feel like roof hole is not the priority.
You
But
guys are actively
continue.
trying to start 2 wars.
That does not make
Yeah,
a war
but
crime.
we didn't kill
I don't think
multiple
he knows about the
generations
second
of a
war.
royal family.
Yes, correct.
He doesn't know about the second.
Yeah, he
one.
doesn't know about the second war.
You guys,
No.
I thought you guys talked about it whenever you were in his base, because you guys talked about it in the room, because Murphy brought up some stuff to Alexis about taking over the guild, I thought.
I don't recall.
I don't think
Maybe,
that was
but
a
I don't
front
remember.
thing.
I don't-
I don't know if that was
because
in front
also-
of that guy.
No,
yeah.
anything-
Well, but anything
no,
that was
anything
mentioned
he's-
in the castle he heard.
I don't remember, so
Yeah.
I can't say for certain.
I thought that you guys talked about it when you were in the creature room with the square.
We might have, but I assumed he wasn't in the room for that.
But so he can
he-
hear everything
Yeah.
in his
Yeah.
place.
That
It's
you, whenever
his
he
lair.
came up,
His
that's why he
domain,
usually
his
about you
lair.
guys.
Well, that's the thing is that just because there's a
What?
war doesn't mean we're committing a war crime.
No, I understand that, but
Well, you don't
Difference
seem
is
to
here,
because
yeah.
you keep bringing it up as if that exonerates you,
You
for
got
what
off
you did.
so incredibly easy.
I'm
I
on
just
your
need
side,
You to know that.
truly.
I'm aware.
Okay, great.
No,
As long as you know that, like,
I am well aware.
yeah,
We did a whole conversation about this yesterday.
I wasn't in the room.
Yes.
But
So
I wasn't trying to. No, I was trying to be petty, but
Yeah.
that wasn't my.
Yeah.
I think her name's Esmeralda from Hunchback.
yeah,
Yeah. You're giving Esmeralda.
Sweet.
I just.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I can't believe
I'm just very.
Yeah.
the bad guy of that. whole
Insane movie. The movie,
is,
insane.
I'm horny,
Yeah.
so you need to die.
That is
Listen,
the case.
The ugly people don't win.
No one wins.
No one wins in that movie.
Yeah,
Movie's
I
just
just feel like no, we're fine. We can continue the
Yes,
conversation,
sorry,
but don't be petty about holes in the wall that you killed a lot of people.
Yes, you seem genuinely upset about what you did.
no,
And-
it doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Oh, but then never mind.
He knows what he did was wrong.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem to care.
That's what it is. Yes.
I mean, I do regret it.
Yes.
You regret getting caught.
No, I do regret it because, especially that first generation, they were my friends. It was horrible of me to run away, but by the point that I'd come to terms that was the wrong decision, a lot of time had already passed, and again, I understand I am in the wrong. I really do. And the
Did you ever cause a generational curse and go, oopsie?
I don't
I
actually
kind of
know.
wish I was here to
I've
climb
been
this
alive for
guy
a while,
now.
so hold on, let me-
Bug.
How does
No,
it cause
no.
a generational curse?
With bird bones, apparently.
I mean, I've given many people bird bones.
you've given a lot of people autism.
That's not a curse.
No, but I
It's
mean,
also not generational, technically.
I mean, it can be genetic.
Yeah.
But not his.
Not-
Not the magic poof you have autism kind.
I'll have to fix my hat.
That's like saying my amputation is hereditary.
Right.
Yeah,
Maybe
external
it's
fact.
maybe.
Yeah, don't you know external factors can
External factors are genetic.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Let's have some people have store-bought autism.
Yeah.
Store bought is fine. If you can't make your own, store bought is
Yeah.
fine. Okay, we cannot promote
Yeah.
the vaccines get autism.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Yeah. No. I could be wrong about it because also I've done a little bit more research about this, but our grandfather was exposed to Agent Orange during Vietnam.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And so I know that fucks up the DNA strand a little
is.
bit. So that we think that's
To be
where
fair,
our line got it.
All of our grandparents ate lead at some
Yeah.
point, so I feel
It's like they either
Might
went to
still be doing
war or
that.
went to the mine.
Big
There was
fan of
no in
asbestos.
between.
They love
Mhm.
this.
They love
Oh,
asbestos.
loved
They
it.
love.
I was just gonna
Ordered
say
it
though,
like crack.
you go up to like, at least like, Nana. There's like Tism.
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
like.
No, our grandma was like,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
you mean our you would have met our grandma, one of the most like I almost said normal. That's so wrong.
She's
But like
normal to us.
yeah, normal to us. But like one of the nicest people you ever met, and then it just hits so drastically with my dad.
Yeah.
Changes so drastically.
I mean, well, Grandma Lawrence.
There may be, yeah.
Our dad's
She
fair.
prayed
I
for
know.
the people in Days of Our Lives because they
But
were
so
going
is
through a
grandma.
lot.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
Yeah.
But like not as bad. as
Honestly,
that.
honestly, bless her.
Honestly-
like, she is so sweet, but man.
She did think dancing was of the devil and didn't allow Nana to go to prom. But that's.
The sheep's from.
They're Quakers. Yeah.
Anyway, segues are weird.
Yeah, segues are weird.
Just
So anyway, the other point.
Oh, cool. Apparently, according to Cass, I occasionally sound like Laura Bailey.
Hell
Hey.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Nice.
that's a
That's a
compliment.
Yeah, win's a win. A win's
Yeah.
a win.
which Laura Bailey?
Yeah, but wait.
Yeah.
From Critical Role, that's what she said.
I was gonna say which character, because there's
I don't
like.
know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
What's the?
Oh no, it don't sound like.
Oh, my name is Justin.
What was the one where she was like it was a one shot and she was like, Incubus.
You mean the Doom?
Yeah, the Doom one.
my
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite gesture
Make-
is actually
make
Caleb
a
gesture.
brush.
Oh hi.
Oh hi.
Oh hi.
My God
Is very
so
cool.
you guys. I like buttons. You guys know how hard it is, cause me, Liam,
is very good at accents.
Playing a guy who is very bad at
It
accents.
has to be Zendian and bad at accents.
Okay. So anyway, bring it back to D&D. Back to D&D.
Arcus.
Arca's call. Yes.
Wow.
I know my own system.
Second
I
thing?
didn't mean to start a whole thing. I
No,
just
I
wanted to let
kind
you
of
know.
I kind of started this.
Yes, you started it like, what was it, a couple hundred years ago?
I started this particular quarrel. I am still coming to terms.
Underneath the table,
I'm still. Humility is something I've been working on just in the past couple of years or so.
Who would even dare?
Why would I be humble? That doesn't even make sense.
Listen, no one
Well,
can be as
whenever you
humble as
commit a lot of
I don't
crimes,
know. I feel like I'm pretty humble.
No, I'm more humble than you.
I am trying to at least be more grounded.
I
You
mean,
did live underground.
I do
That
recommend
is true.
it does help
Just,
one be
God, I
grounded.
kind of wish I was here for this.
Living under a rock
Bash
is
at this
great
dude.
time.
I can live without it.
That's where my parents live.
thing.
It's a great
Hence
place.
why I never visited.
Why?
I mean, I went there a couple times. I never went inside.
But that's where the food is.
We can grill.
But whenever you are ready to return, let me know, and I'll get you there.
I don't think we currently have a reason to go back.
I mean, our ship is there.
Yeah, ship's there.
Oh shit.
That's
our
where
ship
my
is there.
home and trampoline are.
And the sink pits.
And at the end of last
Yeah.
session, you guys did talk about just taking off from Hintry because it's closer to the capital.
Wow.
Yes.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Because you guys were gonna just go north of Hintry, set down boat ship, then tow behind your glider.
Do we need to go to Helios?
I don't think so. I think we're literally just gonna go
Go
around.
straight to the capital.
Because
Yes.
you guys found out that the guy that's in Helios did it thinking it was like a ward.
Yes.
Right.
Thinking yeah.
He wasn't as guilty.
Yeah. Well, no,
Guilty.
he,
No,
No.
he was
He was not.
guilty by accident.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he
He
read.
read-
From what I remember, he read the.
His would
he
be
read
manslaughter,
the,
not murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an ignoramus.
Yeah, he read the. He read the this like journal and was like, it was
Oh,
like,
it's
yeah, I gave.
protected.
I was like, oh, I gave this skull to the queen and everything. He's like, oh, he probably did it because it was a ward and yeah.
An ignoramus is a moose in the Fae that ignores all the rules.
That makes sense to me.
They're really big and kind of stupid.
Moose scare me a little.
They are very.
Zion's gotta add it to the Fae notes.
Yeah.
do.
An ignoramus.
An ignoramus.
Yeah.
Are they ignoramus or
It is the plural, yes.
Mises.
Nah.
ignoramusin?
I want a moose that lays golden eggs for Easter.
Alright. I'll get you one.
What is
Hell.
Easter?
Well, you see, there's this guy,
There's
right?
this guy, this fantasy Jesus.
I
Isn't
thought
that
Easter
Jesus?
was that thing that my cousin made up.
No, that was Jesus.
No.
Spelled the same, said differently.
So how did you describe the ignoramus again?
An ignoramus is a moose from the Fae that ignores all the rules and is kind of stupid and very large.
Very large.
They're like the size of a 2-story house.
Woo! That is
Like a double-decker bus.
And they run into mountain faces a lot. I think they're short-sighted.
I just always think of Tim Hawkins when I hear that.
Yeah.
He talks about the little triangle
Yeah.
thing.
So,
No, do we have anything to do in this town?
No.
So, just to double check real quick, because
If you
when
get Gino,
we
because he's
say-
out on a walk.
We do need Jinho. We also need to ask Ben, because I feel like this is a little bit his shit, if we're just directly going to start a war in the capital of the enemy country, or if we have like a game plan.
Yes.
Because if
It really sucks that he's talking about the wedding still, or
Yeah.
at least plans for the country. Talking-
well, they haven't been like like
The
they're
ceremony.
legally
yeah, the
there.
ceremony, the ceremony for the country and everything. Yeah.
Like the whole royal wedding.
I don't understand why those are so big.
Well, it's because they're royalty.
It's an establishment
Yeah.
of a new era.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was Nathan bleeping out.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if we need to stay here.
I know we will have at least, what was it, a week
We
of travel?
could ask the queen what she would like us to do. Honestly,
so
yeah.
your guys' mission that you guys were given for starting this war was Sammy Grimes. It is.
Oh, the one that I photoshopped?
Yeah.
I photoshopped Grimes being
High
Oh.
scorned Grimes.
I remember.
Yeah. Because he is the head of state communication and potentially has connections with the Glass family.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And so you guys are going to take him out first.
Okay.
That was your guys' mission. You guys were like the elite strike force
Got
that
it.
will start the war, but will also get rid of that connection with the Glass family.
Got it. Remove the glass.
Yes.
That
So,
closure.
Yeah.
Right.
sneaky beaky like.
Yeah. That was your. It's been a couple weeks, and it's been more
Been a
weeks
while.
since we talked about that.
Yeah.
So,
So, let's go get Jinho.
Yeah.
And let's just get out of here. We have no reason to be here.
did I say what he was race-wise, Grimes?
I was
Don't
just
recall.
imagining the singer and also Elon Musk's ex-wife.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of every single time.
I might have written
And
it down.
Kyle.
I assume she's always high.
Honestly,
No,
probably
her-
not on weed.
No, probably
No.
on much worse
Yeah.
things. Probably
Oh,
on
man.
some designer bullshit.
Probably some like this is tiger's blood.
I don't know if you noticed, I used to be married to Elon Musk, and he invented these drugs. They're from space.
He actually got a rock from the moon and I put it
Spaceman?
in his pipe and smoke it.
It's space meth?
Spaceman.
It's Beth.
Bath.
Bath.
Can we just talk about what my notes look like? Chaos
yeah.
notes.
Yeah, I forgot my notebook again.
I
Those are some
don't
good
write
notes.
notes.
Thanks. Well, sometimes he just throws random shit at us, and I'm like, huh!
Well, see, like, I should write notes, because I'm a great note taker, but that doesn't mean that I do it.
Your bottle beep.
Does Jinho have a
Bumblebee?
pen in his hair?
No.
No.
That's just my whack ass hair, man.
I mean, you guys do know he's been alive for a long time. That's
Yeah.
one thing you did know.
Yeah.
But,
Now you
So
do.
he's
Now
got,
Now
he
I
has
do.
to be a long-lived.
yeah.
It's gonna be on this side.
Dude,
That
I'm
might be all you know.
living.
Yeah, I don't think
Now
you
I
told.
do.
I'm long-lived.
I'm just living for long.
No, Ben would know though.
I'm just living.
That was a really aggressive wink.
I'm
No, it was.
going to step
It
out.
looked like
I
a
don't
twitch.
want to-
Oh, I can't remember
I
his
will
name,
not
but you know,
drop.
there's a comedian and he did impressions of colors. Do you know this one?
I think I know what
Okay,
you're
so this
talking
one's orange.
No idea.
I don't know, it was very funny, but that wink reminded me of orange, like his impression of orange.
See,
Uh,
the thing is, though, is I can just wink as a blink, and it's just like,
yeah, I can't do. I can do it with my left eye.
I can't, yeah.
I
I
had a
was
weird
talking the
twitch
other
there
day,
for a second.
I'm like so mad. I feel like a failure as an actor because my eyebrows cannot move independently.
I
They're
don't know if
you can.
I can a
You
little
just
bit.
did a
I don't
little
think I
bit.
could do my
Right.
left very well.
I can't. They are connected, and I cannot separate them, no matter how hard I try.
I almost said something really
Mine I
mean.
have to really think about.
Yeah.
Mine I have to really think about
Listen.
eyebrow movement in order for
Yeah,
me to do
this the
anything.
only reason why I know how to do that is because I was bored in a car ride, and I did that for 2 hours straight.
Okay, so I heard born in a car.
I was
I-
born in
You
a
don't
car.
understand, all
I
right?
was like-
All right. Driving down the highway, I was born at 90 miles an hour.
And my eyebrows
Parents were breaking
Yeah,
the
my
law.
eyebrows were. I was already.
Crack open that door.
I was already
Seeing
like
how
on the
many
wheel.
A couple.
Yeah.
All of the ones in that
Yes.
that cup
Yeah,
that I could.
I'll
Cass
say, I don't
says
know
that
why-
It's the hair of holding right now.
The hair fold.
That's
How many pens can you put in your hair? 7.
That's where her hair is so big. It's where she keeps her secret.
Oh my god.
Good enough.
Just
Where do you get
to
your
help
hair
you
done?
guys once you get there, Ben would know this. High Score and Grinds is a green half dragon.
Oh
Mm.
shit.
That's cool.
That's not a problem.
That's fine.
That's
I've met
fine.
many
Only a
dragons.
half dragon.
Yeah, better than a.
I hope-
Yeah, kind of like Kendra.
It's like the lower half.
Well, so
Not
Maybe
for
no breath.
Yeah, for no breath, hopefully.
well, so the thing about
Big ass.
in
Not
this
fair.
I know.
in this world, half dragons are dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they can come in many sizes. Like they have more size variety, but typically they're more associated with dragonborn than like.
Who's wrote that? Sorry.
Yeah.
There are half dragons in Pathfinder. That's
Yeah,
why he's
and
weird.
Kendra's a half dragon. He's like 8 foot tall. Like he's a big boy. But
He's
he's not
always
like
large.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he's not like
Takes forever.
dragon
Takes forever,
size.
and
It's because
also
I'm so used to
isn't
being
whatever
Wibble
it
and just being like right at his
Yeah.
height, and, like being yeah.
What? I guess it's 11.
And like half dragons can be like quadruped. They can like they come in a lot of varieties, but
Not
on
sticky.
average end up more like
I had
dragonborn.
like a hole so you could see what number it was, but I lost that, so now.
And you can also just like I guess have seen just play and or run into just a normal civil dragon. Dragons,
We
yeah,
have.
multiple
I stole
times.
his glasses.
But the only time dragons are problems are once they go adrift. That is when they become the more monstrous dragons you see in like Tales and things.
Like
And
the
that
one
can
in the
happen
little
before
thingy.
they get old.
Yes, it completely depends on their willpower.
Could also just be a
Alright.
I should
Shall we
reword
go
that because willpower is a stat. Their
Yes.
mental strength.
They say, shall we go talk to the queen?
Oh, we
Oh wait,
don't
never mind.
need to,
Actually,
we
we
figured it out.
yeah, we need to go there.
Oh, we need to get Jinho.
And you get Jinho in bed and then
In bed.
go to.
We'll give Ben like 30, maybe an hour.
Okay, so
Maybe an hour.
He'll be away from his missus for a while.
should we ask Mr. Asshole to hoof us there?
I mean, it would probably be easier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
Which-
to
which
borrow
one?
someone's
Order
mind.
him.
Which one's Mr. Asshole?
The one that
We know.
didn't go to prison but probably should have.
When you-
Time
Hi.
Are we still here? I thought we left.
Maybe you left. You guys didn't say you left.
I assumed we
I'll
were
do
going
it
to
now.
get Jinho.
Okay.
My brain just assumed we were.
Yeah.
I was-
Does
I'll
it
say
make
you guys are up and
sense?
walking.
There's a lot of people in our lives that people call assholes.
That's very
That's
true.
fair. It's fair.
So I gotta know which one specifically.
The time
Mr.
one.
Asshole.
The time
Oh,
behind
So
it.
he's Mr. Time Asshole.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
ask him when we're ready.
Mr. Time Asshole. Got it.
Mr. Time.
Should we go get Gino then?
Oh,
Yeah.
pin.
Yeah.
Fell.
All right. Who can't fly?
Shit. don't
I
think can
cannot.
bend over.
Technically, I can if you throw me.
I'll grab you.
Thanks.
What kind of bird do you want me to be?
What kind of bird do I
Yes.
want you to be? A
Sure.
pterodactyl.
Would you have?
Huh?
Were you doing something in particular, or would you like Kendra to join you?
I'd like 2 small things, yeah.
So, like,
Real quick.
would Kendra go with you, or do you not want him there? Are you doing?
Oh, yeah,
stealth
Kendra
things?
could be with me.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's stealth. I was just looking around town, but I had 2 quick little things I wanted to do, yeah.
So yeah,
It wouldn't
Kendra's
take
just with
very
you.
long.
I turn into a pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl for
Okay.
birds.
You do kind of get.
T-Rex?
It is a bird.
Technically, yes.
I turn into a velociraptor.
Technically. They might have had.
They're very small.
So-
Yeah.
Small.
Technically.
I
So are
knew
you.
they were growing size. Yeah, I didn't. I barely
them.
grew in size.
But also,
Ostriches, basically dinosaurs.
Just with really thick legs.
yeah, the thing
Small
is though,
Ostrich feet
Yeah,
is
they're
look like dinosaurs.
big.
is
They're egg
velociraptors don't fly.
Yeah.
That's why I said
I grow-
pterodactyl.
Poor Chloe.
Why
Just
you
a,
say that?
just a really fucked up wyvern.
So-
Anyway, pterodactyl.
Never mind.
While they're eating breakfast and everything, you go off with Kendra.
Just wanted to check out the town. I didn't have any specific places I was going to.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I guess I don't really have to do anything, but we'll take like a look at like a magic shop and a weapon shop. I don't have money to buy anything though, but
Nice. I just rolled a 60 on the D60.
Nice.
That's insane.
As you're walking, you do under the city see the tavern, the Ivory Dragon, fly under you.
do I see I forgot his name.
Make a detection
the
check.
old dude. The old gunslinger. Probably not. With my detection bonus.
But yeah, I've rolled 2 dice. One of them was a nat 20. The other one was a 60
On a D60.
on a D60. I've crit twice.
14?
14. I mean, you know where he usually sits. He's called it his usual spot. As you kind of look over, you do see at least someone looks vaguely, is probably him, sitting in that spot.
Yeah. I just want to see.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
take out also my light speed airplane, and I'm going to. I always forget her fucking name, the octopus.
Oh gosh.
I forget. I should really write that down actually, because I do talk to her a
Gotta
bit.
make me hunt because you
You're
should know that.
welcome. Yep. You're welcome.
Yo, introduce a Tolly to her.
Sure.
Gonna just weird
I can do that for you.
Absolutely.
Hey yo.
Not George Baxter.
I'm sure I can find somewhere in your cloaca I can stick it.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. What the?
I just saw Becca just go.
Just disgusted.
No, she had to do a double take. She went.
Well, I was talking about ostriches, and then Murphy said big eggs, and I was like, damn, your poor cloaca. I was like thinking about it, and then I remembered a quote. And this is,
Found it.
I can find somewhere in your cloaca.
What's her name?
Stick it.
From
Arsinia.
How do I?
Because that was
A-R?
Pistolus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
S-I-N.
sure what this is, but I'm sure we can find somewhere
I-A.
in your cloaca I can stick it.
And if you want her last name, I have that here.
Nah.
Okay, cool. And she goes by Stinging Bullet when it comes to.
Sorry.
about the cloaca.
We were talking about cloacas, and then you said stinging
Stinging
bullet.
bullet.
So I'm going to use the light speed airplane. I'm just gonna send a message to her, asking her to update me on like where she's at. So, because I think last time I talked to, I had asked her if she would head back over to to Overrow. So I'm just gonna ask how she's faring and all that.
Okay.
I don't remember how long ago exactly that was. So I mean, and I'll send that out. And then I'm going to. Damn, I'm
You say you're gonna go magic shop?
Oh, I didn't necessarily actually want to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna assume I have my book on me, so I'm gonna take out my book, the one that goes to Aki.
Mhm.
I'll take out my book, and I am going to write to him to also just update me on what all's happening
Okay.
with that, and he can get back to me whenever. I didn't really have a lot I was actually doing, just taking a walk. I'm restless.
Yeah.
Just don't sleep.
Exactly.
Literally restless. Anyway.
That was all.
Okay. I would say Aki responds pretty quick. As you open it up, he does basically just write back. I have maintained my duties among the light slingers. Building
No.
reputation.
Piercers.
Light piercers. Thank you.
It's okay.
I combine the
Shadow
two.
slingers, yeah.
Yeah. The light piercers.
Lee sling?
Oh, yeah, that good stuff. I thought something.
I've been planting seeds of doubt about our leader and been just keeping my work, staying on top of my duties. Mallory's been helping. and I have been keeping in touch with your previous master.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, has she done anything yet?
She's caused a couple incidents.
Good.
But nothing that has started a war or anything yet, but definitely planting the grounds for it.
So, good question. Do you want to wait till I get back, or would you prefer to just start it with that? I don't know how you want to do that, Aki.
I think you still have a bit of time before it will start. Again, we're planting the seeds, but there's going to be, you know how Omidane is. They're going to meticulously argue whether it's worth it for forever, and then they're going to have to come talk to our guild and talk about, because we're one of their primary combat forces. They've already been having some border issues, so we've already been being on missions to keep people off the border.
Also, I should probably mention this to you, and I hope that she hasn't already arrived, and I didn't say anything. There is... I guess I'm gonna call her a former Shadow Slinger heading your way, because I don't think she's really a part of them anymore since she's helping me. She said, what are, like, the fish people called?
They are. Great question. I need to know my own lore.
Well, get good.
Fish folk.
Yes.
She is an octopus.
She is an octopus. No, I have to be able to know this off the top of my head, so I'm going to look.
Aw. Sorry.
There we go. Sorry.
I found it.
Yeah, sorry.
I was about to just be like, octopus.
No,
The
it
Wii Fit
is.
game, the karate game.
It's insect. Lofa.
The Wii Fit karate. You know,
There
like, where you
is
step up
an octopus lowfolk woman that will assumably be heading your way to assist. She's a, at least I think, former Shadow. She's gonna help me, so I assume former Shadow Slinger now. Also, I might, depending on how the stuff over here goes, have another former Shadow Slinger to help. I'm making a lot of allies for this right now. Trying my best. Hopefully everything on your end goes well once we get to that point. And hopefully there's still a lot to do.
There's a lot to do, yes.
And I'll just give them a quick update on like what we're currently doing.
Right.
Though I don't know if are we fully fighting in this war, or are we just starting it?
I was like, are we starting a
Yeah, I
war
don't
and
know either.
leaving, or are we staying throughout the war?
I think we're heard around the worlding and then skedaddling.
Han shot first, see you later.
Yeah.
I think we're.
I'll just update on what's going on. Be like, I don't know how long this will take, but I'll keep you updated.
I know Ben has some personal vendettas.
I know. Are we?
Also true, yeah.
I don't remember his name, but are we the bad guys from Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
Starting the Ishvalan Civil War?
We are
Oh.
not Shout Hunters.
No, because those
No.
guys are pieces of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
guess
not
we
a
aren't.
civil war.
Yeah.
There's multiple countries.
Yeah, I guess
involved.
also we aren't going into the country. I guess we aren't going into the country shooting a kid and then leaving.
Also
So-
true.
Yeah.
We're not sacrificing.
Yeah,
the
we're going
entire
into a country assassinating a dictator.
Turns out Grimes is a child.
Yeah.
Anyways, and
Zion, don't make that face.
Oh.
No, he is not.
Yeah,
he
you said
have a
he's been
child?
alive for a long
A
time.
very long time.
Okay.
He's probably got a lot of
At
child
least, I
stuff.
think you guys found out like at least 150
Oh my
years.
goodness. What if he's
It's like
was,
Grogu.
what if he
Yeah.
was
Sorry.
like
70 years old, but
what
he's
if
still a
he
baby.
like got immortality when he was like 13? That's the reason why he's a piece
Still
of
a
shit.
13-year-old.
I will act as Ben for a moment and go, no, he is a full-grown man.
Okay.
No.
Babe, what happened to your voice? I say it in my pterodactyl.
I will.
It's just Dakota's voice. I don't know.
It is just Dakota's.
It is.
But he says
Gotta
it with
put a
such a
little
way.
stank on it.
Such a
Yeah.
words.
Be a little dickish about it.
Oh, I will also update Aki on everything else that I've learned
Yes.
about Ryuji.
If you, I don't know if you would, but if you try and write anything about the marriage, your hand like stops you because of the deal you made.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
don't.
So
So I
Well, I don't want to say it like Aki probably doesn't care, but I don't know if he cares to know or not. But I will update him about everything about
he would
you.
care because Robin.
For me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It never does.
But he is not part of that circle in that group, so you
Yes.
cannot tell.
So I can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm
can
gonna
say they're
try it.
engaged,
I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, I can say they're engaged.
Yes.
That seems. Also,
because that is
Yeah.
city knowledge. City
Okay.
only thinks they're engaged. Not married.
Okay, then I will
Don't,
write that
don't
in
forget,
that case.
I accidentally introduced them as as her paramour.
Oh yeah, well I'll say Ben
and Robin do be fucking. You
Ben
are
is
mad.
her consort. We've been giving him shit about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll end it with that. And me and Kendra are just kind of chilling,
Is that
looking
Alice?
at the city.
Oh, that's a
Shadowy
Bot.
damsel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bot.
A fucking
I-
bot.
You didn't remind me to mod you.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Am I a mom?
You're mod.
Am I? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I feel neglected.
Yeah. Well, at the time, you didn't have like an actual like. You didn't stream on Twitch, and so you didn't.
I'm a mod for all like.
Yeah.
everyone here,
I don't know.
Except you.
Yeah. I need to add you.
loser.
And I'm not a mod for Murphy, and I'm not one
What?
for Nathan.
All right, I'll have to fix that.
All right, done.
All right. Thank you.
Now
What?
I gotta
Not
fix
a bot
that.
Bot.
for any day.
You
That's
need
what's
to
up.
bot.
It's gonna stay
They're
there.
trying to get us to
Yeah.
scam viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for feeling my pain.
Yeah.
So,
Neglect is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was kind of thinking, Kendra is just kind of chilling, going, just like following you around after he woke up.
Yeah, we're hanging out.
Yeah.
You know. Me and Kendra, we're good buddies.
Yeah.
We got similar stories.
Yeah, you do very similar stories in weird ways.
And you're a mod
So-
for me.
Kendra,
Yeah.
But I'm not for you.
Oh, yeah, because usually whenever
maybe you told me this before, but I don't remember. What exactly got
Oh,
you
we
into
did
like
Dark
fighting
Souls,
and
and
shit?
I watched your Dark Souls ones.
Well,
Being like a
Wait.
warrior.
mods.
That's why Twitch goes and
Well,
tries to give me. one
originally
more Dark
I
Souls
was
streamers, and I
a
don't
city
want
guard.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Protect and serve.
Yeah. Well, yes. I served in Yemented.
Hmm.
That's where I'm originally from.
I recall that. Yeah.
But I served near a border. Which actually is probably the opposite problem you're thinking. But I served in the Bortrin North, specifically in the city of Gedlin.
Oh. So there wasn't a bunch of border problems.
No, well, the problem is our people are trying to cross someone else's border.
Okay.
Well, not even necessarily our people. There's a small country called Cold Marsh. Cold Marsh is notably inaccessible isn't the word. Shouldn't sensible? I don't know. You shouldn't go there.
I was like, what?
Flexible?
It's dangerous.
Yes. Oh, and to the point where, to this day, it's been, at least in the 500 years of history, if people enter that country, they don't come back.
So it was a bunch of dumb kids wanting to go past the
It was
border?
either teenagers who thought it was all myth, or it was scientists who wanted to study it, and
makes sense too.
mages who believed it held powerful magic. Basically, my job was to stop the kids, turn them around, and for the scientists and mage people be like, if you cross this border, you're not coming back. And basically explain to them the history. Which, don't get me wrong, I wasn't very good at. Usually I had like a pamphlet.
Hey, fair. How many of those scientists actually listen?
Oh, I think I was able to scare out maybe 4 out of like the 25 that I had to deal with. But, you know,
Their
vast
choice.
majority. Yeah.
Their choice, I guess.
And to my knowledge, they did in fact never leave.
That sounds kind of cool, though.
Please don't.
Well, not right now. Maybe in the future.
No, like, probably don't.
Sounds excited. You really got me on this now. I
Yeah.
like adventure. Ow.
It's a lesser known thing for a reason.
Yeah.
Because if it became like a world myth, then people would try and go there from every which direction.
Though also don't like the cold very much, so.
Well, Cold Marsh feels more like a brisk fall than a heavy winter.
Okay.
Up where I was at, we'd get snow, every couple months, but never super heavy. It's whenever you get up to the frigid north, and mostly the frigid north where you have to deal with it primarily, and then if you go over to like Bradrill, over on the east side of the habitable south.
Well,
everywhere else just kind of feels like a brisk fall most of the time.
you know what? Sometime after we're done with the bulk of all the stuff we're doing, maybe we go up and visit your hometown, eh?
Yeah.
That could be kind
We're
of
not
fun.
going to Cold Marsh though.
No. No, of course not. Who said anything about that? I didn't say that. I just want to see where you're from, that's all.
And I would love to show you.
I mean, you already seen where I'm from. It's shit. Well,
It's pretty.
I guess the actual one's pretty good, but the other one's shit.
Oh, overall.
Yeah.
It's kind of shit. Got to learn some cool shit though.
Huh?
Turned out to turn my arm to ice.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. You know, it just occurred to me, why haven't we made some kind of a cool move between us two?
We totally could.
Yeah, we should. We start brainstorming. We'll think of something. What? You got one already?
No.
Hit me.
Just
Like
like,
black ice.
but like,
I love black ice.
we could call it like the Strike of Seven, because there's technically 7 souls between the two of us.
Shit, yeah, that's true. We do have a lot between us.
Wait, would it be 6? Because only 2,
2,
4.
4 plus him.
No, I thought there was only 3 in there. Because it was
Yeah, I
his,
thought there was
his
3 in
fiance
there.
and then the 2.
Let me double check. You might be right.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Let me double check.
because I thought it was a group of 4 with him. That was his party. It was a group of 4.
Green, blue.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So yeah, the 7 between
That'd
the two
be
of you.
kind of cool, actually. Yeah. We'll workshop this. I like this idea. Work this, we will.
Idea is good. I like it. I do.
I'm trying to mess with some of the magic that I kind of stumbled upon.
Would you stumble on?
Oh, this is like forever. So, through the sword, I have like some like spirit shit.
Cool.
And so
Yeah,
I'm trying
look
to
at
kind
that,
of
yeah.
work on that a bit more, but it's proved a little tricky.
Do you have projection?
Yeah. Let me look at his actual stat sheet actually, because I'll be able to tell you exactly.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Hey, it's gonna be a good
Alright,
session,
we're going to break,
guys.
everybody.
Full metal.
I just thought of something.
Alchemist.
I love opera. There's this
Full
side
Metal
note, not
Alchemist.
sponsored, would love to be. Love opera.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, does that happen
Full
every
Metal
single
Alchemist.
time you
Did
open
it
a tab?
again.
No, every time he moves tabs.
No, it's just
It's
open.
just open.
Yeah, every single time you open a
I can
tab.
switch tabs, it's no problem. The problem is,
I just
so
thought
like what
something.
happened there is I went over to like my Google thing and clicked slides, which opened a tab instead of opening it in this tab. Because I have a tab open for miscellaneous things,
Yeah.
but I had to go to a new tab to open.
While you're doing that, Zion, I just thought of something.
It's so funny that you guys still aren't as strong as Cloret.
Yeah.
She's a beast.
God.
She is
My
a
sister is
beast.
very strong.
The strongest of us all.
She has
She's my
lots of
daughter.
armor.
So technically, it is a combination. His sword gives him a combination between a little bit of projection, but then preservation.
Okay, cool.
But his primary thing is just physical and ice, and then he has like little touches of preservation and projection.
Sorry, I thought of something. I'm thinking. Yeah, but then the promise I made wouldn't last. Never mind. I thought of something cool, but also I don't want to do it right now because the promise I made would not last then. And I want that to last.
Alright.
That sounded really
That was
odd.
ominous as hell, but I mean.
Ominous. I'm not gonna say anything more about it. Actually, okay, I will.
We don't know what ink done.
And Becca knows about this.
There's
I have projection magic.
ideas of what they said. But not-
I'm gonna ask this, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Because our souls are bound, could the projection I summon technically be her?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Anyways, because the promise I made to her about getting her more of a physical form in my dreams, I'm not doing it, but I just thought of that.
Yeah. Again, it is tricky because this version of you, the Jinho that we know now, is a combination of the old Jinho and Aster.
True.
Because like this Jinho is just a hybrid between the original you and Aster.
Hikaru and Ryuni, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I just thought of that.
I know.
Do it. I know you need to do it.
It's heckin' Wimbledon.
Holy shit, it's a fucking dragon!
That's what I would expect a pterodactyl to sound like. It's like, like,
Not to sound offensive, but that's a fucked up looking dragon.
It's a dragon. That's real weird looking.
Okay, so you agree it wasn't offensive then.
So you agree?
You're really pretty.
You fucked up a dragon.
As you guys do see.
Oh, and Bottleby's riding it. Oh, nice.
no, Bottleby would have to get on the top. I wouldn't be able to carry Bottleby.
Yeah.
Unless I carried you in my mouth.
I saw a friend of mine watching Mean Girls for the first time. Had never seen it, and was like, "I think we should try to make fetch happen." I'm like, people have been trying to make fetch happen since this movie came out. I'm so sorry. But then they were like, honestly, that is so lame. Honestly, fetchless. And I'm like, wait, fetchless slaps. If something is not cool from now on, I'm calling it fetchless.
Fetchless. But you guys do see, I will say, Kendra easier than Junho.
Oh, yeah. Short.
I don't know that bright red hair in this country.
That's true. Bright red hair and then a giant, all like white.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to
Short,
spot.
A white man.
A white man?
No.
I'm also pale white.
Yeah.
Not as white as his scales, but still.
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
not as white as
but
the
they're-
white dragon.
They're pretty easy to spot, especially in this area where, even if not, bird folk, animal folk are the most common. They're
We're
pretty
like
easy
the
to
only
spot.
ones walking.
Everyone else is flying.
Flying, we're just
I
walking.
pull
Also,
my-
there is a handful of people that they're trying to expand their population.
Low, fucked up looking dragon. Low, Bottleby. Low, Carmilla, and low, Atlakamani.
Also,
What's up, guys?
That's not a dragon.
What the fuck is it,
A
though?
pterodactyl.
What's that?
I don't know what
It's
that
a
is.
pterodactyl.
What's a
The P is
pterodactyl?
silent.
It pees silently?
It does.
It does.
I pee. It's not silent.
It's not silent.
Tree? What the?
I
I'm a
think-
bird. Get your
I think
pterodactyl
that's
thing under control, then, Bottleby. You need to
What?
teach it like you taught your
I
sick
make direct
puppies.
eye
You can't
contact
just
with
pee on the
Carmilla
middle of the
and I
street.
shit for some reason.
So,
Now it's
And then
shitting
I
too.
walk away.
I have flashbacks.
And
I
now
can't
it's
figure out why.
okay.
Then it's a tolly.
Chicken.
That's a tolly?
Yeah. It's a
So,
pterodactyl.
no. You're telling me a tolly just pissed and shit on the street?
Yeah.
You know, honestly, we've known Itali for a very limited amount of time, and I feel like they're up to some fuck shit. So
I'll
Nah,
tell you
yeah.
they'll
Now that we
fuck
talked,
shit,
we said
but-
it. It kind of does seem right.
it feels like something they would do.
I literally watched him turn into the. Yeah, so I know it's him.
You are a disturbing individual.
If you,
Still talking like that.
Oh,
if you were capable of pissing or shitting wherever you pleased, don't tell me you wouldn't. I
would.
wouldn't, but don't tell me you.
You see,
I would do it.
there's the catch. Already do. So, what is
You're gonna
this
cast Taco Bell and
thing?
Jinho. Jinho's like, yeah.
Okay, I can't understand.
Can you
What
please,
exactly is a pterodactyl, though? Looks like a fucked up dragon.
So a
It's got some long
pterodactyl.
wings.
Well, it's like a beak
Yeah.
dragon thing.
He's a lot of them if I.
Really?
Move a wyvern.
Yeah, wyvern, I guess.
because
Still dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, almost. I guess.
I don't. Never seen a creature like that before.
But now we're gonna go talk to Gaul again. He's gonna send us back.
Oh, time dick.
Yeah.
What's the one that's
Okay.
not a pterodactyl, but it like uses its elbows to walk?
I know what you're talking about.
The giant one? Quetzalcoatl or something like that? Yeah, they're fucking
No,
massive.
that is a Mayan god.
Yeah.
It's like something like that.
Honestly, probably.
Quetzalcoatl is a
Well, it's something
Mayan
like
god.
that. It's with a Q, I
Yeah.
swear.
Well, that's the thing where like
I don't know.
every culture across the world has dragon myths
Yeah.
Mhm.
independently,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I think it's because they found dinosaur bones and were like,
Yeah.
that's a fucking dragon, dude. Like,
Anyway, those big pterodactyl guys are fucking massive. Huge as shit.
but those
Yeah.
elbow walking boys.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm looking at
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know.
Sounds like I have
Never
to go
seen
now.
one. Don't have those where I'm from, and just never seen any on my
I feel like
travels.
Murphy wasn't too
Sorry.
far off.
I was gonna say Quetzalcoatl was the second option as my character's name.
Yeah. Quetzalcoatlus.
Codalus.
Yeah, so
I
I think
it probably
It was
named after
something
it.
like
After it.
that.
Yeah.
I knew that. I was
Very
like Quetzal
similar.
something.
Because that's why I was like, that seemed
Yeah.
right.
That's big as a fucking house,
maybe they're
though.
from South America. Like
Maybe.
they
Let me
were
see a picture
found
of
there.
Might
Oh,
be.
shit.
It might be why.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
and they were named after that god.
Disturbing creatures.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah,
oh,
they're-
with the long necks.
Yeah, and
As
they're
far as I recall,
fucking
Quetzalcoatl
huge.
is crazy.
I love that Kansas
I
has
remember
water
that
dinosaurs.
thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it was an ocean once.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool.
Yeah.
I drove through Kansas.
So,
There
Time
sure
Dick is
wasn't
gonna
anything
take us
there.
back up to get our ship, and we can go on our merry way to where
Yeah.
we're going.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, cool.
I love the fact that you can drive into Kansas and see the other side of Kansas.
Yeah.
You can just see all the towns. It's
Well,
just so flat.
You know, because every town is marked by their grain tower.
Yep.
and so you're like, I can see the
Yep.
next three towns.
It's like, all right, I know how many towns are coming.
Kim's
up.
just really close to finishing a spell, that's all.
So am I. I'm at 84%.
Yeah.
On
Close.
that 40%.
I was at 99.
I was in the 90s for so long on that one spell. Dude.
I do it to myself too. If I will get someone there at like 98, I'm like, damn.
I rolled
like-
like shit for that last little chunk of that spell. Like,
Yeah,
I
for
just-
polymorph, for my polymorph, yeah.
Next time you should be a shoe bill. Those guys are crazy. Those are already
Do you want me to? Do you want me to change it to your shoe
a,
bit?
how can I make a spell that's similar to Don't Out Pizza the Hut?
I'm gonna let you figure that out.
Wait. Olive Garden, but it's the friend spell because when you're here, you're family.
Yeah.
There's unlimited breadsticks, just like a minigun.
Say in some way out.
You want your soup salad and breadsticks?
Let's say nobody out Pizza Hut should be like some. I feel like should be some sort of like a counter spell esque thing.
If it wasn't, oh yeah, that'd be really good.
Oh yeah,
Nobody out
like a
pizza
spell that
style.
if someone does more damage than you
Yeah.
can spell,
Yeah.
they didn't.
It's like
You
nobody.
can't- It's like you can't out pizza the Hut. But what was the one I was thinking of? Is if it wasn't copyrighted, you would have to have a spell called Lobster Fest.
It's Rico's
Yeah.
pizza. No one does pizza better than Rico. No.
My brain just said like $5 foot long, and you like use gold instead of mana, and like
That would actually be sick.
yeah.
Ratchet
But,
knuckles.
No, what was
Gold
the other?
knuckles.
The sorry, this is
Nepotism
sidetracked,
magic.
but I just love the fact that there was a study that was going around, and Pizza Hut got second place. I don't remember what place Pizza Hut got, but all I know is that Chuck E. Cheese got first place for their pizza. A month later, they declared bankruptcy, and then there were just it's just so. I think they tweeted out nobody out pizzas the Hut.
Yeah.
And it was one of
Pizza
those
Hut
like you can't say that, dude. You can't say that.
That's why I love Wendy's. They
Five
say
Wendy's currency foot long.
That's why I love Wendy's because they'll just say whatever they want on
Wendy's
Twitter.
doesn't give a
They don't give a shit. They're like, we know you like our food. We'll say anything.
Wendy's destroys my stomach. Not their chicken, but their burgers.
I think Wendy's is like low key really nasty, but also I feel like most of the Wendy's that I have walked into have like a centimeter layer of grease along the floor.
Fair, I guess.
We'll also sponsor.
Also, give me money.
Give me money.
I love your guys'
Hey.
food.
I eat.
Your saucy nugs, I love. You're
Killer.
Did you know that mom hates those?
I like
only
most
because
of the
They're
new
called
stuff.
saucy nugs.
She's
Yeah.
like the name Saucy Nugs makes
Yeah.
me wildly uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, I every
I like
single time
most of the
I
new
get
stuff
them
you
and I
guys come
have.
out with.
I
Cajun crunch
I
right now.
have
It's
yet
pretty
to
good.
get those, but a
Chicken
frosty
sandwich?
with
Okay,
fries
let's
is
stop
like
also
the
promoting
best.
Wendy.
Well, so I'm,
Wendy's. Hate
how,
the name.
You know how to
can
reach
you
me.
make a spell for we have the meats?
We have just a bunch of meat starts raining from the sky, pelting
No,
people.
it's
Bumblebee
yeah,
gives
create
people
food.
meat sweat.
It's just create food.
Meat sweats.
Meat sweat.
We have the meats.
Oh my god, I did watch like a mini documentary on the
Oh, that's
like
good.
Appalachian meat rain. Do you guys know that story?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Anyway, so
Guys, we are on some shit today.
yeah,
30
it doesn't
minutes
help
or
that
it's
I'm
free.
also loopy.
Yeah.
Beef juice.
What the fuck?
No, you can't say that story here. All right.
Suck you up like a
That's
Capri
literally
Sun.
what I just call it, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that it has a story. I just so you know how you get the French dip at Arby's.
Hey, shut up!
I hate this already.
So D&D, Arca's
Let's
call.
get
Arca's
Time
call.
Dick to take us
Alright,
back to whatever the fuck.
Well, I'm gonna
injury.
stay pterodactyl because you're gonna
Sure.
fly back up. Can you fly?
Nope. Does it look like I can fly?
Can you fly?
No. It's okay.
I'll just make
Okay,
my,
he
no, I'll
picks up
just
Chino and he starts running.
I'll just make myself.
I'm okay
big.
with this.
I'll just increase my size.
He's
I'm
like
a
running.
big
He picks me out. He puts me on his shoulder, the whole cross leg like this. Let
I
him
go
run
in
with me.
sideways. I go in sideways in like a pelican. and I
I'm
pick
fucking
them
him
up.
like, let's
Yeah.
go. I'm okay with this.
And I just have my mouth open so that way they're.
You fancy bitch.
But
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I'll
too
just fly with
good.
them with like my so you're in my mouth now, like a pelican, like Finding
I was
Nemo.
like, I don't know if you can keep up with Kendra.
He's pretty fast, but also I know Atali's pretty fast too.
Um,
I'm also pretty
my
fast.
base
but, hey,
speed is
I'll be
85
carried.
whenever I go into a shapeshift form that increases an additional 15. So I have 100 base, and I can move as I can dash as a bonus action and my action.
You can dash the bonus
I
action.
can go
so- okay.
300 feet.
So yes,
per turn.
you can. I didn't know you could dash the bonus
Yeah.
action. Kendra can
I'm
also.
cunning, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Kendra has
cunning.
it from an ability he made.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But he can go. So base without any speed enhancements, he can go 160 around.
Mhm. I can go 300.
I
Yeah.
got 80 base.
Well, I didn't know you could go as a bonus action.
Yeah, I could
That's
go
why I was like,
pretty
I don't know, it might be
crazy,
close,
too.
but no, I didn't know you could go as a bonus.
My base is 85.
Yeah,
I just had to
well,
dash,
see,
and that's 170.
yeah, but even then, he would have been a little faster
Yeah.
than you if you couldn't,
Because
because he's
fast
he's
boys
180.
on
yeah.
this side.
Anyway, I picked them
So yeah,
up.
you go. He's like, oh.
I'm okay
so
with this
fast.
still.
I got a C in PE, so
Yeah.
I didn't
The
know it was
only class
possible.
I
I'm flying faster than a peregrine falcon.
I didn't
It's like a fucking jet plane.
You just don't.
Hold on.
I was on my period a lot.
Fair enough.
Period.
Yeah, I use that too.
I never tried to
50% of the
make
time,
it
it works
worked.
all the time.
So, you guys make your way back up to the castle of Port City. You guys do see the beautiful birch tree, now fully grown,
Wow.
matching the other trees.
That's great.
Um,
It is pretty nice. The odd sheep. No, was it black sheep
What?
of the family?
yeah,
All
I mean,
the
that
other
is the
trees.
phrase, but in this case, it'd be the white sheep.
Yeah.
But
Because it's white and all the others are whatever kind of trees they are. Anyways, I already forgot.
But yeah, you guys make your way back to Ulysses. I don't know why I chose such a Greek ass
It is a
name.
Greek name.
Yeah. Probably because I've been listening to a ton of Epic the Musical,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we did watch that the other day.
Yeah.
What's up, time douche?
I like that one. It's
Thanks. I just thought of it as we walked in and I saw it.
cool. Yeah, it fits.
just saw your face. It's the first thing I thought.
Correct.
He just kind of, all right.
I could go up with more if you don't like that one.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how fast I actually go.
Yeah.
If I can go, I was trying to figure out if I can go 300 feet in 10 seconds.
I was gonna say once Kendra finishes this
That's
spell,
very fast.
That's 30 feet a second.
yeah. No, when Kendra finishes this spell, he may be able to keep up with you, but not till this.
Yeah, I complete a 40-yard
Is it
dash
an
in.
expeditious retreat, essentially.
That's 120 feet.
I'll just tell you,
complete
the name of the
in-
spell is Wings of Winter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And so he will be able to fly, and it's going to increase his speed. So, but it's not done yet.
Yeah.
He's at like 96%.
And I can also make myself faster if I pump more mana into it.
The time poisoner.
No.
No, that makes him sound cool.
Don't encourage.
Also,
Well, I
like-
guess that's true, but he also doesn't like it, so.
Yeah.
But also, like, poisoning isn't really my thing.
Yeah.
That was more of an accident.
He's more of just an arrogant prick.
I'll take that.
Father Dick.
Like Father Time?
Yeah.
So you're just under Usain
Yes.
Bolt.
See, the thing is,
Wait, really?
Is if you call somebody Father
Usain
Dick,
Bolt can do 100
that sounds
meters
like
in
you're
9.58
trying to go and
seconds.
talk to somebody who works in a church.
God.
Isn't that crazy?
I guess
That's
that's a fair
insane.
point.
And his name
That's
is
why it's like-
Richard.
Stick with time douche,
So it's like,
time
that's
dick,
crazy
yeah.
fast. And
Yeah.
Usain Bolt's like, I got it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can do that in real life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like that's no genuinely looking at like Olympic running
I
time.
know, it's insane.
It is
crazy.
insane, but that's what made me go, oh, for fantasy, this isn't that fast.
Yeah. No.
Like D&D, you're
But-
pretty slow for like
But
No,
the other
fantasy
thing is that
adventuring people.
the other thing is that like you have to remember is that is that would be so Usain Bolt is faster than Natali. That is what
Yeah.
we know, but not that's him completely just dashing, like dashing, action dash bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane like movement speed, like feline agility and everything.
True.
Like all that insane.
Usain
And
Bolt
part
is
of-
not like an average person.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But at the same
Like,
time,
part of-
you know,
He's a
like-
level 20 monk.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, also think of it this way though, like Gojo, faster than Usain Bolt if I had to guess.
Well,
True.
Yeah, but
If-
he's, yeah.
But like in this game system, it's supposed to be much
True.
more anime.
Yeah.
That's why like I want your guys' speeds to get crazy, and that's why I added like the boost from body and things
Yeah,
like
true.
that. It's because like I want you guys to feel above what is possible of human capability.
Yeah.
And speed is one of those things where it's like, yeah, the way that D&D has it built is like you're
Well, in D&D you also have to think they like 30 base movement is also just how far you can move in a turn without everything else
Yeah.
doing that
Well,
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Technically.
Well,
but
it's-
if you're full dashing, even
True.
if you're
no,
rogue,
yeah, I agree.
you're still like rogue in
Not-
the lightest armor you
Yeah.
can have, nothing else.
Yeah.
You're still going like
I think 105 feet because they
Yeah.
get additional 5 feet at some
but still
time.
notably
Yeah.
slower than the slowest Olympic runner.
Yeah.
Like,
Like 100
Yeah.
feet in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, and I always think with, like, because 30 feet is.
But also, they're not
that
wearing
far.
armor and everything.
But consider that
See,
you're
like-
in battle.
Yeah.
In battle,
You
you're
know,
doing other
there's
stuff.
Other stuff
yeah.
going on.
No, it's true.
So
it's fair.
Like if it was like a clear open path,
Yeah.
you could probably move
Oh,
more
yeah.
than 30 feet. But because there's like
Mhm.
a
Like
war
obstacles and
going
shit.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. People shooting arrows at you
Right.
and like
I
a
just like
lightning
I
bolt
like
just got
giving you
called
guys a
out.
ton of speed because I want you guys to feel supernatural.
Yeah.
I want you guys to feel like beyond what is capable. So that's my thought.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out how fast my like miles per hour would be.
Yeah.
You know.
But also, Usain Bolt's a sprinter.
Yeah.
You can do that for long periods of
Yeah.
time. That's also the other difference.
I can run for like an hour.
That's like 20 miles an hour.
Really?
Damn.
I'm like a school zone. I might get pulled over in a school zone.
Cool, so.
Yeah, I can get pulled over in a school
You
zone.
are the schools.
Absolutely.
So,
That means
your
you
LC
can't
just
do
kind of goes,
drugs.
alright, so you'll need to make your way back
Can't
up
do
to
drugs in
Hintry.
a school job.
Yes, please.
Believe
Alright.
so.
Rats.
Do, whenever you guys get in there, do any of you guys speak Astral?
I think I
Nah.
do.
Do
Do we
now.
have any
I believe
what?
you do as
I
well.
think I do. I do.
In Astral, simply say 11 o'clock. There'll be portals, one of them is labeled Hintry.
Go.
Yeah, just to any of the doors, 11 o'clock, it'll open politely.
Perfect.
Alright.
11:30 or 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock.
If you say 11:30, what happens?
No, they'll probably just stay. It'd go back to being random.
Oh.
It's from 1 to 12 o'clock. Because there's
One
12
of them was
primary rooms.
9:30 though.
Hmm?
One of them was 9:30.
No, that was to free the prisoner. That was to undo the bandage.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is I do use times for codes often, but for the doors it is the solid times.
Hour.
Yeah. Alright. As he does kind of as he kind of waves his hand, like a clock doesn't like a grandfather clock appears with a handle. You're welcome to go on through.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya, time douche.
Can I borrow someone's brain?
Why? What do you mean?
I don't want to be on the ground. Alright, I'll turn into Kendra.
Oh, like how you doing, me?
You don't
Yes.
want to do
Yes,
it all.
You don't want all this.
Trust me,
How's it
on
going?
this one, you don't want to
Everybody good?
I mean, it only was me last time.
I feel like being you would be like a, I don't know what goes on in your brain. I feel like it'd be an interesting experience.
It was honestly a lot of fun
Because I was gonna say there's
pretty
probably
cool.
a lot going on. in there.
because I drank a potion and then I teleported outside.
Yeah,
So that was pretty cool.
My brain is weird. You guys space real quick because I know a lot of shit. I just don't know how to like.
Yeah,
Understood.
it's really hard to articulate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Bartleby's got a lot going on in his head at all times, but I also feel like you're just like a chill person, so maybe
He's got a lot of fun ideas. Just
I'll
some of
take
the
him
crazy
another
ideas he
ideas.
brings up at night.
Oh,
They're
believe
funny.
me. Those
They're
3
funny.
a.m. ideas.
Mm-hmm.
That's
He-
what I thought.
That's what he's saying.
Thanks,
Oh,
Siri.
no.
Why are you here?
Those 3 a.m. That's what I thought.
Siri up at 3 a.m. Like, you know?
Actually,
AI's taking it.
I am wrong on Kendra's part. It's I am good at communicating ideas, but I don't have the words often. He's average intelligence, but just it's like common isn't his first
Same.
language.
Feel that, brother. Same. The average intelligence.
Yeah.
I have less than average intelligence.
Like if you want to know about like dragons and like how to survive in winter, I got you.
Listen,
Might be
I got
good. I'm not
a
a cold
12-step
person.
program about how to survive if an avalanche happens. So if you need it,
It's
that's
very
it.
useful.
Yes. Actually, I don't even think it needs really 12 steps. It's like you just need to find where up is.
Well, yeah, but no, because the 12 steps. We're not going to go into this right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's
We're-
a long
Problem.
To be
We're
the first
six.
we're literally in like the summer country.
Yeah.
We're about to
have
go in
time.
the desert. Yeah, I don't know.
Feels like I lost you.
Oh, I was just thinking about it, and then I was like, but the rocks. And then I was like, well, if it's just snow, maybe that's different. But then snow is heavy. And then
Oh, it's just really
Snow
heavy.
is
Yeah.
pretty heavy.
And then I was like, you were like, oh, desert. And then I was like, desert avalanche way different than snow avalanche.
Yeah.
That
You
is
should
true.
ask Ben how
One
to
of them
survive
is
a
a lot
sandstorm. That might be a good
That's
Yeah,
probably
he's
right.
definitely
Yeah, he
since
was
he's
one
from
out
there.
for sure.
I've read
Yeah.
books about sandstorms. Terrifying. When they're like huge.
I was in
I'm
one
pretty
once.
sure if I
almost
tried
died.
to get
Yeah.
in a sandstorm, I would blow away.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, let's
They
not do
could, they
that.
could be a little rough.
But I slightly want to try.
Wait, what if we got like some rope and like a kite?
I have.
I think
I
the
have
kite
my
would
fly
fly away.
wings.
I feel like we did that when will like anti-gravity do.
He did do that,
Yeah.
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 But I
Yeah.
didn't have wings to go and direct myself.
That's true.
Mm.
Maybe
And now you have wings and you can kind of just like go
Yeah.
with it and make sure you don't go too far
Get
away.
you a squirrel suit, you know, like the flying squirrel
Oh,
suit.
that would be
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
you
cool.
can't
Wings.
fly, but you can glide.
Well, if you have wings,
Yeah.
that's different.
Well, if this is when strong enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be careful not to fly too
Same.
close to the
Yeah,
sun.
right.
Can't believe I'm, like,
I've heard bad
really
things about
into
that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
especially in Aprilla.
Yeah.
I can't
Can't
fly.
The two of us,
But-
man. Us land dwellers.
Why?
Something about mountain
Yeah.
bats. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about
I
gravity.
There was this guy,
I'm not made
made
of wax.
wings,
I don't have
well,
any wax.
something like that. Yeah.
Wait,
You got
can your
earwax.
earwax melt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have extra now. but-
Yeah. Saw that play. His
Wait.
shirt.
Crayons.
Crayons
Oh
are
yeah,
made of
yeah.
wax.
You may want to like maybe even chuck them in the deep freeze when you're not
Yeah.
using them.
I believe if you
Yeah,
need to know,
the desert will probably be pretty
crayons are
hot.
actually really good for
Light.
like lights. I believe one crayon lasts about an hour. It's about an hour of light. So just
Really?
fun fact.
Did not know that.
Yeah,
I learned that from the interwebs.
I
I've
learned
never
that
tried
from Boy Scouts.
Nice.
it.
Wouldn't it just melt?
They
It's-
melt
yeah,
slowly.
it's,
They melt slowly
Yeah.
and it does have a fire.
yeah,
Mhm.
there's a way to do it. I don't
Because I
have.
was just like imagining being like, it went away,
Yeah.
and then you just melt the crayon, and you're like, well, fuck.
Shit!
That was my favorite color.
Damn, the blue one. I was gonna eat that.
Not
Shit,
Shit.
use the pink one. Sorry.
Do certain colors.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Anyway,
I've never.
you
done that.
guys,
All right, let's get some matches.
All right, we're gonna go
Let's
outside and burn some
test
crayons.
you guys are back in Ulysses'
Four
safe
minutes-
house.
4 minutes worth.
Didn't miss this.
You are brought to the library
Creepy
initially. That is
dungeon.
the like primary entrance room.
11. 11. Did it work? 11.
Nothing happened yet.
What's the word for 11?
I'll say it.
He doesn't seem like a yelling person. Maybe you gotta whisper it.
Yeah, no, you say 11 o'clock in Astral, and the door does open.
Oh, I didn't say o'clock. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That's
That
what it
was
was.
the problem, yeah. I didn't
It's
say
okay.
that either.
I'll say
None of
11.
us thought about it.
But as you guys do go in, you see the room that had all the sigils on the ground where you guys actually caught him in.
Oh.
And sure enough, you do see one that says Hintry and has a little, like, step-on teleportation circle.
Step on the circle.
Alright.
See on the
As
other
you guys
side.
do, you guys find yourself in. You guys find yourself kind of in an alley, a little bit south from the center of town.
Perfect.
You might be in the Jack Harlow.
Does this
interview.
alley
Just
have
like,
anybody
I
in
love
it?
you.
Like a hobo?
I love you too.
No, not this one at least.
Perfect.
Um,
I'm gonna take a whiz.
Okay.
You're gonna pee in the middle of the road?
We're in an alley.
Atali did it earlier.
It's still a road.
He did
Alright.
it in the
Sorry,
middle
it
of the
was a
I
street.
Pterodactyl did it. It was not Italy.
Well, I'm gonna take a quick whiz in the alley.
Yeah. As you guys do all come out, a
Teleportation
couple moments
sometimes
pass,
makes
and you
me
do see
need
like
to
a
do
dumpster
that.
kind of like automatically move over the sigil.
Oh shit!
You just hits you.
Knocks me out. Still pissing.
No.
Um,
You guys have
Wait,
to
wait,
watch
wait.
all that, so I'm sure.
Alright, on baked me. Just
what?
without the E's.
And a weird knowledge
Alright.
about surviving winter.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Nathan actually knows
Yeah.
about that. I taught.
You know, in-game
Yeah.
reason of why.
I taught,
So is
taught
our
people how to
plan?
If you ever need to know how to survive a library,
Yeah.
I've got you.
I might need your help on that.
Honestly,
So-
yeah.
Honestly,
Well, I didn't really like the library all too
don't
much.
like libraries.
I,
Dungeon.
I went through like
Dungeon Brary.
normal school.
That was honestly a lot of
Librarian.
fun. What we like solving the crime and everything.
And
To be fair, I could also just like ask one of my nannies for food and they would just bring it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really survival, it's being
Yeah.
spoiled.
Must have been nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like I had to do like I went to like normal school and to be a guard in my hometown I did have to go through like
Guard, got it.
Yeah.
like
I
education.
heard God.
I heard
Guard.
God too.
I had to
I
go
don't
through
remember.
like some like basic education and survival things and so like I know again I know like normal amount of stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember my childhood.
I know a
so-
lot about the Fae and Fae politics. And that's about it.
But one time, I did have to eat trash.
I've done that.
Wasn't fun,
Yeah.
but you gotta do what you gotta do.
What kind of
Yeah.
trash did you eat?
I. Flashbacks. I don't want to talk about it.
The trash I ate was pretty good.
Let's just say
In what context?
I broke out in hives afterwards.
Were you wearing your mask?
Ullamore
So,
is
you were
like
breathing
the-
in all the
like the glass
all the,
country.
like, alcohol.
Oh,
Missed?
no, not because of that.
I've had to eat trash before, but it was an Ullamar political conference. Sorry.
That's really funny. I forgot to laugh.
It's all right.
If there are other rich people around, they.
I was
So anyway.
Listen, I know.
Because
Like,
their cuisine is. Okay.
yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
so-
didn't.
Anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of food is shit.
If we go to Ullamar, just like don't.
Actually, the ground level food's good. The nobles just have like.
They have this weird
Yeah.
like. Oh, it's a delicacy.
I did do
and
a
I'm
job.
No, it's
Is it the tiny
Yeah.
portions kind of
Yeah,
bullshit?
It's the
I
tiny
hate
portions,
hearing about
But
that.
then they're like, oh, it's made of this super rare exotic bug.
I don't
And
give
you're
a
like,
hell. I
why
just want it
would
to taste good and I
do
want a
that?
lot of it.
She like ground level stuff. I do one mission in South Ullamore.
Yeah.
The ground level food's pretty good, but I've heard the same thing from other
I
rich
will
people,
say,
like employers.
one of the feasts that I went to with Calypso, my highness, we had these little quail eggs. They were absolutely delicious. But other than that, yeah, that was.
I did go to this place and they had these like black gull eggs and they were like,
Mm.
they like only lay eggs once a year and they're super rare. But like I kind of think they just tasted like quail eggs, like they tasted the same. And I'm like, well,
Do you
this
think they
is-
just painted the shells black?
It's possible.
Nah, I wholly believe that they are just once a year, and they tasted exactly
But
quail
they taste
eggs.
exactly the same.
But
so
they
it's
wanted to make it sound
ooh,
like
but
it was
it's
something.
fancy.
Yeah.
Rich
I
people over
think
here,
they just
respectfully.
wanted to make an
Yeah,
endangered
you're weird,
species
Carmilla.
more endangered.
Right, because then they're just like killing the baby. Well, but I guess they weren't fertilized.
Yeah. Unless they were.
That you know.
The ones I ate weren't. But
That
that
you
is
know
the
of.
thing where they eat the baby ducks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Is that that
about
Rich
turkey
people are
ducking
weird.
thing?
Yeah, I never ate the ducks.
Yeah.
I can't
Well-
eat anything that has a face attached to it.
So with my
I'm getting a little
group,
hungry now.
my old group,
Yeah.
we would like get jobs from rich people all the time.
Yeah.
And so I had like, usually I didn't do the talking, but like I had to like learn how to be like proper around rich people and stuff like that. And sometimes they would give you just the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes that weird shit's good.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like,
I had these octopus tentacles once.
Yeah.
Stuck halfway through, but it made it getting out even more fun.
yeah, but sometimes it's like a single unshelled
What the hell?
shrimp with like a little bit of sauce,
Yeah.
and then like a glass of what I think was supposed to be wine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Probably
also
the
the
blood
wine.
of the taxpayers.
Yeah. It's like
No.
this like one bite of food and then they put like a sauce on the side. And
Yeah, I don't
it's
get that.
fancy. I'm like,
I'm a
this is-
big dude. I need more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's why they made all
I'm
you
not a
eat
big
buffets.
dude, but I got a big appetite.
I can.
I like
As
to
you saw
eat.
already this morning, I can pack it in.
Anyway, we're at
I don't
entry.
think I should talk about Zarentine delicacies.
The weird stuff.
Are they
Why?
short or small portions?
They're like lots of fish based stuff, right?
Fish is fine.
Your town will have a lot
I
of
mean,
fish,
my,
but not the,
my town
yeah,
would.
not necessarily
That's not
Xanadu as a
really
whole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you were like a port
Mm-hmm.
town.
Yeah.
Are they just like small portions, or what's wrong with them?
I mean, we were there. It's just things that we'd find weird in other countries.
I don't know.
I did not. This is not my town. There were some weird things.
Oh, you mentioned it once. Never mind.
It's
I don't know if
pretty-
Kendra would remember. Isaiah remember, and I was gonna have Kendra remember, but I don't know if he would. Oh well. Oh, you're talking about the cannibals.
Oh, well.
Oh, what?
I suppose that's fair.
Well, I
That
mean,
is-
if we
that
were
is
going
pretty,
into
yeah.
that kind of thing,
I mean, yeah, there was a
Lester
dozen.
goes
yeah.
and says that there's like a lot of different parts of people that taste
Yeah, I
good.
mean, there's also a lot of
I think
people
I'm
who
okay.
like to drink my blood. So
Yeah,
like
they're
that's
weirdos.
yeah.
You
Also,
mentioned
I do have good tasting blood, so
That's
Lecter is your
weird, though.
cult leader
Yeah,
cousin.
he's a cannibal.
Lector.
Yeah, I don't know about
Little
eating
like-
like peoples.
No.
Seems a little fucky.
yeah. Hold on.
It's
Yeah.
really not that.
Oh.
Never. I have no idea.
It's okay, I know.
I've heard that eating people
Well,
is
alright.
incredibly bad.
I think I'm gonna stay away from
Well,
it.
that's
I will
fair.
say, hold on,
Preparation more than
hold on.
anything
Yeah,
else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prick my finger real fast. And I'll be like, here, try this.
I'll try anything
No,
once.
why? I
Just try it. Just
I
trust
don't,
me.
I don't know if I want.
Just do it.
Lecter,
Seems a little
I
weird,
know
man.
Just do it.
And you-
to suggest.
You do blood magic and everything. You're fine.
Yeah, but I don't taste it.
Just try
And
it.
to be
It's
fair,
fine.
most of the time I didn't ask what I was eating if I hung out with
And
him.
Tastes like
that's-
iron.
No, no, it
So
doesn't.
the odds of me having
Um,
eaten a person are pretty high.
So,
You were raised by giants. You know,
I'm waiting.
not to stereotype, but grind my bones to make my bread.
They don't
Wow,
do
that's
that.
very stereotypical.
Yeah.
That's a very
That's a
rude
stereotype.
stereotype.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
how
know.
dare you?
And they've
It's okay, you can make fun of me.
Like,
You're
they've
really
never
coming off
done
as
that.
Okay,
you know,
good.
born
Also, I feel
privileged
like
today.
they're primarily vegetarian.
Bones would
Unless you
make
count the fact that all the
terrible bread.
vegetables
Yeah.
have faces.
Maybe.
Look, we've all done things that we regret. I'm sure.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But yeah, here, try my blood.
No,
Do it.
Buttleby just straight up
And
forgot.
so the taste. What is the meal that reminds you of home?
What's a meal from Overall?
Overall?
Yeah, 'cause
Rice.
that's what I remember.
Yep.
No rice.
No, honestly, like specifically like spicy grilled pork would probably be like.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Kimchi.
and also it gives you healing. That's how I heal. Yeah, that's it. That's how I heal people. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I mean it in the best possible way, Atali.
Yeah.
But no fucking wonder they wanted your blood.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
That tasted delicious. I don't want it again though because it still is kind of weird.
Oh, I leaned back.
Oh no.
It's alright. I'll fix it.
This chair leans back
Yeah.
really far.
But yeah, no, it's.
But
Listen,
now I can't get out of my head that it's in blood. Ugh, no thanks.
Don't worry.
Do you ever?
Go ahead.
No, go on.
Listen,
with another
you guys have
privileged
seen me do
comment.
some weird shit.
Like you accidentally cut your finger, and then for some reason your instinct is to like put it in your mouth.
Mhm.
I don't know why I do that. It does it. Are you like, or is it like weird?
I mean, I taste I taste my mom's
Done that
curry.
before, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very, very hard.
Isn't that funny? How like you get
Yeah.
cut and like your instinct is put it in your mouth.
Well,
I'll do that a lot. And
Gotta
then
get
I
rid of the
realized
evidence
that
somehow.
my hand has dirt on it. And then I taste dirt, and I'm still okay.
I'm still okay.
got a good immune system.
Yeah.
So.
But also, some dirt just tastes good. Sometimes it's cocoa powder. You never know.
Sometimes it's shit.
No, it's never
never
shit.
know.
Well, I did the thing when I was a little kid where I found the cocoa powder and went, oh, this is gonna be delicious, and then it wasn't.
Yeah, I did that with cinnamon.
Cinnamon's
With
weird.
what?
Cinnamon.
Yeah. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah. Well, because I remember, this is a real life story. I should not talk as Carmela because she wouldn't do this. But you get a tortilla and you put peanut butter and you put sugar and cinnamon in there.
Yeah.
But one time I did put the sugar because I was like, oh, cinnamon. Not the same.
Yep.
Not the same. The sugar is a very important.
Very important because
because otherwise
it's
it's
like
just gross.
it's like 9/10 sugar and 1/10 cinnamon.
Well, have you seen that thing that was like, why did nobody tell me cinnamon is wood?
I mean, God forbid they figure out what coffee is.
Oh,
Cherry pits.
Yeah. Quite literally the bean.
The bean.
The bean.
It's cherry pit.
Ayo, black is black, pink is pink, and then the even pinker pink, even blacker black.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
I don't, the same guy who made the bean in Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
he's the same
He's
guy who.
banned from
Yeah,
using Vanta Pink
yeah.
or Ultra.
Yeah. Well, because he made.
He made Vanta
yeah,
Black.
he made Vanta Black and Vanta Pink.
No, a different guy made Vanta Pink and then banned him from using it.
No, I thought it was. I thought college, like there were two college students that made even blacker black and then made even pinker pink and banned him from using those.
Maybe.
It was everybody can use those except for him
this one guy.
because he said if you wanted to use these colors you had to pay me to do
Right.
it.
Yeah. Because he like
So
copied
yeah,
the
he
colors.
it was the stupidest fucking thing in the world, and also hates it being called the bean. But I don't even know the actual
Bro,
name
it's
of
the
it.
bean.
I have a video of me on my phone of me flicking the
They
bean.
call it like the gateway
Yes.
to something, and I'm like, no, it's the bean.
Yeah.
That's not a gateway.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The
Yeah.
St. Louis Arch is a gateway. The bean
Yeah.
is a bean. That is not a gateway.
Like listen,
So,
there can only be one gateway in the Midwest. All right, it's the Arch.
It's the arch.
Well, the bean is not.
That I have said this forever that Chicago is not Midwest, and people are like, oh, Midwest is Chicago. I'm like, no, no, I do not think Chicago counts as Midwest. Call me crazy.
I thought Illinois was Midwest.
Yeah.
It is.
To me, Chicago is not.
Chicago-
Chicago specifically?
Yeah.
I mean, with the way
Specifically.
Chicago is kind
Chicago.
of fair.
Have you been to St. Louis?
Okay.
St.
also
Louis is
fair.
Have you been to Kansas City?
Okay, also
Kansas-
fair.
okay, here's the thing. If you look at a map
There's a couple rough
of
ones.
the United States and you go Midwest, would you not go Midwest instead of Northeast, where Chicago is?
Well, the Midwest takes up
It is not in the
a
middle,
decent section
nor in the
also.
West.
So
So you're
anyway, back
saying
to
that's
back to the
split
game.
Illinois in half?
I'm saying Ohio shouldn't be Midwest.
Oh,
That's what I'm
true.
saying.
I mean, Ohio just shouldn't.
Ohio.
be.
The only reason why Ohio fits into the category of the Midwest is because there is nothing to do there.
Yeah, and they're like,
And that's
yeah,
kind of just the
same as
Midwest.
Midwest.
And there's like nothing to do.
So true.
That's the only reason why people count
Anyway.
it sometimes.
Yeah, back to endgame. So, we're going to go with the ship, the glider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our travel plan looking like? Are we still going over to Helios
Zoom
Call?
out of this
Well, do we
just
have
a
to?
little bit.
We have to stay here for 24 hours, don't we, to get the boat out?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Well, no, we don't.
We have to
oh,
travel.
unless we're
we have
going
to-
up to
You
here.
have to travel north a little
Yeah,
bit.
we
but-
have to travel.
That's
Oh,
fine.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
Well, are we traveling north or are we traveling
So,
just west?
The plan is
Yeah,
just
you could
to
just
make
go
sure.
like
Yeah.
east.
How is
Yeah,
it
that's what it was.
faster on land or on boat?
Sweet.
It's faster on
It's
boat.
gonna be
So
faster
should
on
we not-
bow.
Is it this easier, or should we go around?
I think actually the best thing to
I'll-
do
I'll
is do this.
Yeah, how long is
Go-
that gonna
go
take?
on the
like
mountain
a day
edge?
or two?
And then because that would be like 1, 2, and then sail. Well, we don't
Well,
sail.
don't
We
need
just
to go
sail
to-
here.
Yeah,
We just sail to the tip, and then
just the tip.
yeah, just the tip.
Just a tip.
And then we go to dry. Wait, are we going to dry well?
We're going to the
Or
We're
Sandy
going to
Scorn?
Sandy Scorn.
Yeah, you're going to Sandy Scorn.
Oh, then yeah, we're just straight line.
Yeah.
Unless it's actually faster to go here. Because
that
we
too.
the reason why is because we had to wait a day
Big ship.
in order to get the ship
Mhm.
down.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless
But
unless
if
I
the
could
ship,
try and do like some time magic shite.
if ship is faster than land, then maybe they should go all the way down to like here.
Yeah.
That'd be another like day or
Well-
two maybe travel to Sandy Scorn.
So,
Hey Ben, can you contact the princess and ask how much longer, or we actually should have asked before we left? How much longer do we want until? How much time do we have?
True.
so they've been preparing already for
Mm-hmm.
a few weeks.
Yeah.
And so they're by the time that it would take you to travel over there, they will probably be ready. And then, even then, with the assassination, you guys already have the edge of being pretty much prepared, and then you just get to get extra prepare time while they prepare, or you guys can strike early. So
Also-
you're basically good to just go.
How are we getting to Grimes? I guess that's a later question.
Yeah.
But,
Well, he's in
we
Sandy
also
Scorn.
need Ben for that.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, how? I guess Ben has like a.
He might have a plan.
So
Yeah,
they
he
don't
has an
know.
ear.
So
Yeah.
he's technically a spy for
Right.
them.
Hmm.
They don't know that they betrayed.
Yeah.
That he's betrayed.
Unless they
Got it.
have spies in
It's also
Important
true.
City.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They're not as a country that's not openly in war. I don't know why they would.
Right.
Yeah.
But
They are keeping it
They-
low. They are keeping it even just within Portland City, that knowledge, because of things happening.
Possibilities.
Yeah. So we could. We'll need Ben, but
Yeah. But I mean, we can go start to travel.
yeah.
yeah.
But so the thing is,
Sorry.
the glider is
Yeah.
slower on water.
Yeah.
The ship and the glider on the same speed, just the ship on water and the glider on land.
Yeah.
It's on loop.
Yeah.
And so where it's going to be the same amount of time regardless of where you port,
Okay.
because again they're the same speed, just the glider's slower on water.
Okay.
Could we technically open the ship up behind us as we're driving?
No.
Well,
No, I
it
do
would-
believe because it needs to be a second to
it
go
needs
back
be
to
in
the
the
bottle.
water too.
You guys can again tow behind the glider and it won't affect your speed. You
Yeah.
guys have done that before.
Well, that's the reason why we still have the glider.
Mm-hmm.
The ship is much larger than the glider.
Yeah.
So
So,
But all right. So, do you
Your
say we just head up
RVS
northeast as fast as possible? Take 2 days traveling, like 1, 2, and then get the boat out.
Mm.
We sleep here. Then we just go all the way here.
wait, was skipping here?
Yeah, I mean,
still?
honestly, it's probably faster.
Do we need to go
Because
there?
like this is also so much area.
Wasn't there something there that was gonna be cool?
there's cool stuff there, but the person you thought you needed to talk to, you don't need to talk to.
Oh, okay.
So you guys could always go there because it's cool, but there's nothing you need to do there.
Yeah, we can do that after the war.
Okay.
After the war, go back to New York.
After the war, we're back to New York.
After the war, we're back to New York. Finished my college and I studied. Just
with
law,
you.
bird work next door.
I will sing the whole.
Yeah,
show.
we need to.
Please
yeah.
don't.
Yeah. So, you guys,
Seems like plan.
I only have
is there
one
anything else
song
you guys are
my
doing in
head
town
right now.
before you start your travels?
We could probably
need
go
another.
like to here.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that works. Or we can hit up. Unless, are we trying to be sneaky already?
We have no reason to be.
Necessarily.
I don't know the words for the arms.
Yeah, I guess,
Part, but
yeah.
it'll-
None of us are
Yeah.
from an enemy country. None
We'll
of
have
us-
Ben with us.
Yeah. All right.
Is
I was
your
just-
family isn't openly in opposition to this country, are they?
We don't like the Glass family, but other than that,
Yeah.
Yeah. not open opposition.
The gauntlet would
Within
sort of
family,
go.
you have
It might
distaste,
raise some
but
questions,
it's not like
but
a political point.
Yeah.
it might raise some questions when I'm on, but
I can
probably be fine.
change my eye color. I don't know if it'll change enough. But
We can worry about that.
I can make you
later.
think you're a dog.
cool. I don't want that.
I can act
I
like a
think that'd
dog.
be kind of funny.
Do you want to think you're a dog?
No, I think it'd be kind of funny if you did to her though.
I mean, I could try and do it against her consent, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be kinda
that seems
fucked
kind of
up.
fucked.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
pretty
I
fucked.
have no
Kendra,
idea.
do you want to seem like you're a dog?
Dog.
I'm not actually sure if you can.
I mean, maybe.
She is the master of the mind.
I am charm proof.
It's technically
Like
not
it's
a
a crow.
charm
What is it?
because I affect your brain.
Well, charms
Which
also
is
affect.
Oh
charm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It probably would be a charm.
So you're not. I think charm proof is you have
Yeah,
a
you have
pro.
pro.
Pro,
Yeah.
So
But still, you have
I
good
am
willpower.
Yeah.
also
Pro
that.
then.
so, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh no,
That's
so that.
fucked. You know. Baldy, do you want to see him like you're a dog? I can
No,
do it.
I can act like one.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I want to do this to somebody. I've never
I
done it.
don't need any help. I think we need to, like, I want to eventually fight somebody just so that way I can show you my new one.
Do you know what's funny is that
I got some new
have
moves
weapons.
too.
Yeah,
I've never used either of them.
I
What's
have
your
weapons too.
I have a dagger and a sword.
Yeah,
I'll
I have
definitely-
this.
Yeah, I don't know why you
pull
do
out a-
stuff.
I pull out a. I have a meteor hammer.
Well, what
That's
is
pretty
that?
cool.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have a sword, dagger, blood dagger situation. It's
that's
actually really cool. Here's the problem. I have to harm myself to use it, and the girl
Yeah, that's what I gave to you.
squishy as hell. So like,
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know why I gave that to you.
it's
Squishy as
cool.
hell.
Like I like it, but it's also like, those 4 hit points could be my life or death.
True enough.
That is sad.
I have weapons as well. I don't use. I understand.
I just have them.
Yeah, I just
You know
use
I
my
use
cards.
mine.
I
just got
use
the one
my
where I use it
weapon
constantly.
every day.
Like I use it to
Me
like
too.
Holds up
open
spatula.
bottles.
Actually,
like, I use
Oh,
it
I
for
use
everything.
mine.
Actually, no. I've only been in one fight. Yeah, I've
That's
only ever
true.
used
I
this
use-
this dagger that.
I use
Like,
this spatula
gave me-
every day.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Yeah.
It's the best weapon we've ever bought.
Yeah.
True.
Honestly.
I quickly discovered great swords have a lot of uses.
Yeah.
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 And so
They
gonna
can't also
do-
have
You
you.
do a lot.
they also kind of have my fiance and friends in there.
Yeah.
But like also like great for like opening up a bottle, great for like,
Got a good
You ever use
point.
your greatsword as a bottle opener?
Yeah. I
I,
mean,
I just said that. Boink.
I was gonna say you could shave with it, but you're like a dragon.
Yeah, I don't really need a shave.
I just grow my hair out.
Yeah.
I just open up my pores and they all fall out.
Is this a sensitive
I've never
question?
grown
Do you
facial
like
hair.
shed?
Sometimes I have like
Do you have to molt?
I like molt a little bit, not as much as like lizard folk, but like a bit. But it's usually like scale. Like usually a scale will come out and like some people take its place more than like chunk.
Oh, so like shark teeth.
yeah, it can look chunky.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they like shark teeth that whenever every single time they fall out they get stronger?
Yeah. Oh, this is like that's why like an adrift dragon is so dangerous.
Ah.
Yeah.
That
Alright,
makes sense,
alright.
I suppose.
Is it because all the teeth fell out?
It's not. It's the scales.
A lot of their scales started falling out. They got old.
Mama said
My
alligators.
mama
said
said.
alligators are so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. What is that Billy Madison?
I don't know.
It's.
I know it's an Adam Sandler movie.
No,
Uh,
that's
Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Waterboy. That's what it was.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think so
I
either.
think he's
Huh?
got horns.
I have
right?
obsidian.
Doesn't
he have horns? Yeah.
I'm just pulling up the
I
picture.
don't think he
He's
is.
a tail too,
I
doesn't
like
he?
those ones.
What does he
I
not
have
have?
a-
He has a tail.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
like whenever you see a
Yes.
dragonborn lady and she's got.
Give me a
spikes
picture.
and I'm
We ever had a
"Oh, you
picture
got
of
Yeah,
spikes."
yeah, I have one.
You should
Give me a
have
picture.
That one
I want it.
specifically.
I want a
Not
picture.
that one
It was like every single time I made an Argonian in Skyrim,
I
it was
like
like,
those.
why?
Why you got titties?
Why you got tits?
You shouldn't got no
Yeah,
titties.
it's like, why am I lightly turned on by
You're a
this?
whole reptile.
The
Where's
lusty
those titties?
I just
Argonian
looked up
maid.
my weapons.
See,
Because they're Mayan weapons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does have horns.
yeah.
He kind of has
Yeah,
like
but
tufts.
those-
I don't think they're hair though. I think it's like
Mm,
I don't know. What is that behind his head? Is that hair?
Quills.
Yeah.
Quills?
I had a
Spiky
thought
things.
Why does he look so confused?
It's Kendra.
That's Kendra. Kendra's a
I
big
had
boy.
a thought and I lost it immediately.
Look at those big old feet.
I'm sorry that I got Le Poisson stuck in your head.
I literally looked at him for half a second, and my brain was like, "Oh yes, here you go." May I provide you with la poisson, Steve?
I saw somebody go and put it on stripper
No,
stripper
now it's
heels.
stuck in my head.
We've been singing it for the past like 10 minutes.
And I have the colossal adamantine greatsword.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we got that.
We got that
Yeah.
at that one thingy.
Big
Yeah, because everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Whipple should use that." It's like I
Yeah.
physically can't.
My Mayan weapons are literally wood and obsidian.
Nice.
That's it. Wood obsidian spearhead kind of thing, but it's like
Yeah.
hand
Mhm.
size, like dagger size.
They're like
And then a
crabs.
bat with obsidian just lining the sides.
You know what? Because they have the spears that are like stone, then they have like little blades on the
Oh,
outside.
yeah.
The pretty ones.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, I have
Those give me
a
joy.
the dagger that Flay gave me
This
and a
sparks
meteor hammer.
This
Oh, and I
one's
have a
like
blow dart gun
No, the
Epic.
weapon.
the weapon.
But
Yeah,
also
that
that I have
and-
never used.
Yeah,
Does this
that and then my cards that are
Yeah.
infused with magic and everything. All right, so shall we keep moving?
Here.
Yeah.
Let's hit the boat. Let's head out.
All right.
Well-
So, you guys.
We have
Looking
to get
too
to the place,
good.
get the boat.
Yeah,
You know, maybe
we
we
can-
have to get our boat
So,
from dock.
yeah, from
Yes.
Hentry.
Yeah.
I'll say you guys. I'm not gonna make you roll the encounter. You guys do your way around the mountain.
Study.
Hell yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna do like the travel study.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do all that math while we're on a break.
Okay.
So we're gonna come back here like 10-15 minutes. We'll be right back. See you on the other side. possums.
We're back.
Like, can you move me like just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Where?
Miss
Yeah.
A.
We're good.
Just a little bit.
Number 69.
Did
You're
they,
right.
this might not be true. I'm very tired. Did they discover that possums and raccoons can make babies, but it's like a mule where they can't?
I do
I
not
don't
know.
remember.
I have no idea.
I just know that there was a raccoon that had a possum face that somebody posted on the internet. So there is a chance.
A rappoon.
Tone.
A Rapunani.
What
the hell?
No, they can't.
A Racussy.
Raccoons.
Didn't like that one?
Okay.
It's not just
A Racussum.
It's not just the pussy, it's an opus.
No, I have to go home now. I actually have to go home.
I think we have
We're sharing the brain cell.
Yeah, it's shared right now.
We're just like, oh wait, give it.
No, wait, hold on, I have one.
The worst part about this is that's one of the funniest things I've ever fucking heard.
We hit 100 messages today.
Yo, fuck yeah, thanks, Cass.
Chats. 100 chats. Let's
Fuck yeah,
go.
dude.
And that one guy, advertising stream.
And the one guy advertising of scam.
And the one guy banned.
I don't watch anime, but that sounds like solo leveling to me.
Oh my god. These are awful. All of these are awful.
Anyway.
We're fine.
Yeah.
If you were wondering.
Yeah. We just came back from break.
Anyway.
I love this sass.
Okay. So.
So did you actually figure out how long it would take? Like you said you were
No,
going
he
to do?
didn't. No, he didn't.
7,000 days.
Actually, he was on the toilet for a minute, so maybe he did.
It's been 84 years.
So.
20 years from now, my wife.
This is a big ass continent.
13.
We learned. 13 days.
13 days, assuming you're traveling day and night.
Which
We
we
got
got
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
So,
long as
I don't want to
It is-
say it like that, but you got
If you were-
me.
if you
Bottle,
were
do you know
a-
how to drive the ship?
Yo, what up, Zach?
I mean,
Sup?
I guess.
So,
Why?
if you were a normal person, this would be a 23-day trip.
Hey, pretty normal.
But we ain't
I
normal.
just got 2 souls.
Yeah.
You know.
2 souls and no sleep.
No sleep.
But yeah. This would
Bottle,
normally be
I should
a
teach you.
23-day trip.
I should teach you how
Um,
to drive the ship.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
A lot.
Are we talking about Oxalotl only fans in the chat right now?
This is
Otter
awesome.
fans.
But then there's Oxalotls.
Yeah, there's axolotls on otter fans.
We have a cat on. Okay.
Good old kitty
There
cat.
is a
Elfie.
kitty.
He's
It's
wants
an
some
Elfie.
fucking loves.
She's like, hello,
Little
love.
slut.
Everyone's all the loves. Nelky
Yeah,
good cat.
deserves all the loves.
Come here. Come
Elfie.
here. Elfie.
Yeah, he might want to come
Elfie's
sit
me.
with you. You got that.
Me.
Yeah, go there.
Flash
Just pick 'em up.
love.
Laugh, love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like a cat.
So, assuming that you guys, and this, it could also increase depending on time
Picture when
stops,
we,
things
picture
like
when
that,
we
if you guys
you here.
stop things to encounter them, things like that. But if you guys have no travel delays and are going full speed, full time, 13 days.
Okay. So long way.
Do we have a time limit?
No.
Nope.
Now we can actually take our time.
Why
Oh,
she's so
really
cool
want-
on the ocean? I might stop.
I have this spell that I really want.
So, with
Go
that,
get it.
honestly, we'll probably do half the travel today, half the travel next session.
Alright.
Alright.
So, to start, for this first half, what we'll do today, let's call it, we'll do 3 checks this time, 3 checks next time. So 3 checks for today.
I don't have any current spells.
As in, I get to go and roll for my spell.
Give me a heal
Kendra
potion.
got his spell, but he doesn't need it right now. But he has
Nice.
it.
I don't think I'm working on a spell now.
Give me the.
Just, if you are, you got 3, and if you think of any,
Someone want to give me the heal potion?
Fuck no.
Someone want to help me help me study?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I got a 22.
Nat 20.
Let's
go. And that's
go.
another 16%.
For my easy.
So I'm at 32.
I don't know anything. I
Wake
always
up,
think
keyboard.
of it.
I was trying to think of ideas for my.
What is the
Oh.
spell for 22?
Yeah.
For what
I'm
difficulty?
done.
Easy.
Yeah, let's
Easy.
go.
I want to say like.
No, my keyboard's dead.
Well,
Whoa.
that's not very great. I say.
I did it again.
20,
Oh, yeah.
23? 22?
I'm sorry.
20. I got 22.
22, so that would be 48%.
I'm trying to find ideas for spells, and instead I found an incredibly bad chess joke. It says, I had a girlfriend who accused me of being obsessed with chess. She said it was affecting our sex life, so I agreed to take the chess clock off of the nightstand. I still mated her in 7 moves.
Anyway. I finished Projection Burst.
Nice.
How is it just we never say how much damage it is, it just however much damage I put into it?
So remind me what it is.
I make a projection,
Mhm.
like one of my projections, and I can make it like I can make a projection that still does what a projection does,
Mhm.
but it explodes when it's destroyed.
What harm are you at?
4, I believe. Not a
4?
5. 4,
Okay.
I'm sure.
So in that case, that'd be we'll do it max damage die unless you want to do less.
Okay, so just however much I want.
But then so for you normally max would be
let me look.
yeah, because 4 I think it increases how cheap it is.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad.
17 for my easy.
You have it.
Yay.
Fuck. Get 2 footlongs for $13.99.
Bottleby can
Yeah, it's
make
expired.
someone
No.
have.
I found that up too late.
So I've got 12
Those
damage die
diarrhea.
and D10.
I didn't realize
and then
this.
so there's like for every blank amount of damage I use, it costs blank. I don't know if there's a new one on 4. I know what it is
For
on
every 2 damage die, it's 1 mana.
every 2 damage die, it's 1 mana. Okay.
So for a whole thing, it would be 6 mana,
So in that case, we'll call it.
12 D10 damage.
So
On
do
the
you is this?
force.
Are you wanting to do this as? I guess you can just choose to do it as bonus action.
Yeah, the thing is
So-
just like if I make a projection, I'll specify that I make it this
Mhm.
projection so that if it's ever destroyed, it
Yeah.
explodes. We also didn't give it a range.
And then how much
so.
does your projection making a projection cost?
3 mana because I'm only at projection 2, so
Okay.
yeah, 3 mana.
So
Oh.
we'll call it 6 mana. 6
Okay.
mana total to create it. Because that's basically just the damage, cost of the explosion.
A lot of weird energy.
Because you're making it an action spell. So
I don't like it.
Cool. And then I don't know. I guess I need to talk to you about this. Well, specifically Kendra, but I want me and Kendra to start working on that like 7-hit spell.
Mhm.
Because that sounded cool. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I think it'd be cool if we start working on something
Yeah,
for
like-
it.
what did you call it? Like strike of 7 or something like that?
This, yeah, strike of 7 or something. Don't know exactly what it'll be, but I thought it'd be really cool.
Mhm.
Wait, how many
I'm at 50%,
like magics
so I
types does
may
he
be
have?
able to get this.
So he has
I
3.
like-
He has and then Marshall.
Japanese
Perfect,
words,
because I have
or
4.
just the English
Boom.
word?
Yeah.
We might have some of the same ones. I don't know though.
Um,
Well, actually, I don't know.
You do have some overlap because he
Yeah,
has
it's fine,
projection
yeah.
as well. But
Best
It's
get the
fine.
ball.
And I've got light, dark, and
Yeah.
blood as well.
Best
It's fine. Boom.
Mhm.
It would
Yeah,
just
like that's just how you say basketball in Japanese.
strike of
It's
the
sa-
7 is just
Yeah,
I don't know,
let's
just
get
big
the ball.
fucking hits from each of both of us.
Yeah.
So would you want it to be like
But
a
if
strike
you
at the
have
same
with,
time,
like-
one massive,
Uh,
or would you want it to be like, ba 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 ba?
freaking
I like the ba 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 ba.
Okay.
We do,
Yeah.
you know, we
Something
like.
like
It-
bicycle.
It'd be like what we did, me and Wivel had, where it was like the pow 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 kind of thing, but then that last 7 strike at both of them at the same
Bicycle?
time. Kind
Okay,
of thing.
yeah, I
I
like it.
like that.
Is that-
What would you call that?
I don't know.
Um,
My brain is only going with
It's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yes.
We'll call it very hard.
because it's
Oh, Jesus.
Spanish by
Okay.
some
You have 3 checks right now to do it.
Well, I already used
And-
1 to finish off my projection.
Well, you had 2. If it's different spells, you can do 2 in a day.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I got 3. I have a plus 11 in magic. I don't know what Kendra has, so
He's gonna
maybe.
give you pro.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he just helps me with that.
I'm at 50%.
Yeah.
I think I may be at 51.
Oh,
but on my
Wait,
third.
no. You have to take the average. I forgot.
Yeah.
To see more shades of green.
His isn't bad. So yeah, you'll take the average of your two. So the first one.
Blue.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Which that
22.
makes that such a wide
28.
range.
For the first one.
Probably.
Yeah, for the first one.
No. 23 for the first
Okay,
one.
so that'll average out.
It's fine.
This is my favorite.
22, 23, do 22.
Okay. Well, let me think.
Second one, you got 28.
Beautiful.
Damn, that one pretty good.
Wait, hold on. 23 of very hard is 4%. So you said 22 was our average, so that's
Oh, I know. Yeah.
6%. Okay, and then
Yeah, so.
he got 22 again, and then 28 would be 26.
I feel like I've heard that.
Quarter of
Oh,
that
I've
would be
heard it from-
7%.
yep.
Is that
So we're at 13%,
Oh, 4.
and then one more. 20. Oh no.
He'll bring this up, actually.
Oh good.
I rolled well. And he got a nat 20, so.
Plus 4%.
Yep. So, wait. That's plus 5.
So 29.
So it'd be 29, which would be
Japanese.
31.
And then a fourth
I
of
got 15.
So 25 would be the average.
Can see.
so
That's
fourth
what
of
you keep
fourth of 25.
I don't
then
remember what that one is.
or well, 25% would be 27% because I was just looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So then a fourth of 27% is it's a fourth of
Also-
26.
Either 7 or 8.
I think 7? Yeah, no, yeah, I think no, yeah, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Math is hard. So then that is okay. We're at 20%.
Mhm.
Hey, I'll take it.
Okay. I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking up chess stuff,
Mhm.
right? And so this was talking about in fairy tale they have chess magic, and then it's talking about chess magic.
Mm-hmm.
But all of these monsters, I am 1,000% sure, are from Kingdom Hearts, not from fairy tale. That's Kingdom Hearts.
That is Kingdom Hearts.
So why is it on the fairy tale wiki?
Yes.
What the fuck? That's a heartless, bro.
Yeah. And then like this, the nobodies are the white pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it on the fairy tale chess magic wiki?
I don't know.
Who's even the chess mage in Fairy Tale?
I don't know.
I think it's a later thing.
Because I genuinely don't remember them.
Pandora got stuck in your backpack.
Because it's
for a
not.
That's hilarious.
So actually, I lied. I'm at 54%. I thought I only got 3%, but I actually got 7.
This is straight up. All of these characters are Kingdom Hearts characters. Wait, who the fuck are you?
Oh, let me see.
Almost looks like a JoJo character.
Whose man is this?
That may be manga from Fairy Tale. I haven't read the manga. Anyway,
Seen that person.
alright. Needing some studying. Traveling across the sea.
Unlearned
Wow,
mouse
wait.
spell
Relax.
completely.
Only do 100.
Random encounter.
Whoa!
I practiced a
that?
lot.
Me too. Me and Kendra are practicing a new thing.
Oh, mine's a
I'm really
surprise
close to
spell.
getting my.
Ass kicked.
I hope not. I don't really want to get my ass kicked.
I can kick my ass.
I mean, so can I. I can make my body. I can actually grow an ass whenever I want.
I feel like I kick my own ass
Hey,
every
what?
time I stick my head in something.
I'm
Sure.
saying I can kick my ass.
I can.
But I'm gonna keep doing it.
I can grow butt cheeks on my arm.
Do it.
I grow butt cheeks on my arm.
I'm kicking my ass.
Did you punch my ass?
I did.
Just punch my ass on.
Mm-hmm.
Push my ass right off.
My arm ass.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm kicking for my own ass.
Nasty bitch! Oh, that stinks like shit.
I came.
Fun fact. That is weird. That comes from.
No.
Chew ass.
Oh, I thought you were
kick
actually
bubble
shit.
gum.
And I'm all out of gum.
Ass.
Oh.
Oh, I'm here to kick gum and chew ass. I'm all out of ass.
Dick kickums.
Forgot about.
So, this is, I'll say, like 2 days into the travel.
early.
You guys finally got the ship inflated and are taking off. You guys have been on the water for about 8 hours. It's evening. You guys see. You guys are well deeper than this should allow. But you do see rocks outcropping from the ocean ahead. And in the center, they seem to be in like a circle with a open space in the center.
Nah, I don't trust it.
Wait, say that again.
And outcropping
Stonehenge.
rocks in like a circle.
Stonehenge is in the
with
water.
Empty in the middle.
No.
Listen,
I'm
this ain't like some
lost
fake
into one of
shit.
those.
Don't.
I've
Don't
walked in
go.
Hey, Monty.
The water
It'd be
hole.
really
You know about the
fun.
water, right?
I would like to think so, yes.
Yeah,
Hey, maybe we shouldn't mess
I don't
with
like
the
that.
water hole.
yeah,
okay?
you
seen something
know
like
anything
that?
about this?
It's not like a hole. It's surrounded by rocks and then it's just like an opening in the middle.
Does this seem whack to you?
What do I think of this?
Make me a.
Do I gotta make a
I
roll?
really want to go take a look.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm gonna
make me a
drive the
planar
ship
check.
into
I
it,
think
but
that's what
like,
you
I wasn't saying that as in like, oh, I
I
have
really
to roll
wanna
for
go
it. I was
take a
saying,
walk.
oh, I have to open my character sheet.
like I can go take a look by myself. I can breathe in water.
There's. You were okay. I thought she was clawing the jacket.
Oh,
Yeah. But no,
Twenty.
She does that.
yeah.
Smack her.
20.
Give her a good
20?
smack on the ass.
This does look, rather than reminiscent of like temple or sea god, this feels more elemental.
Oh, that's not my speed.
Ah.
That's more someone I know speed, but not mine.
Do you want to elaborate?
Anything else?
Is this somebody
I
I know?
Do you want to
Like I said, you
elaborate?
can
The hell?
conclude that there is
What does
probably
that mean?
structure beneath this.
Elemental, like water elemental specifically?
Most likely.
I speak air.
I know one. What would be under it?
With a 20, you don't know that. Just that you know that there is usually a structure under these kind of outings.
All right.
Is it good or is it bad? Do I know that?
I mean, elementals are neutral. It's not really like.
Is it like
That
a
entirely depends on the
like
day.
there are elementals in it, or
Usually more elemental created. Sometimes people
Okay.
will like set up base in them, but it's not super often.
more than likely it would be empty.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be it would have been created by a water elemental, and I've only ever really met a few.
All right.
Somebody drop anchor.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll me an additional. This is for something slightly separate. Go ahead and roll me just an additional planar check.
Start stripping down to my briefs.
I have a +1.
You can actually roll this too now that you know what it is.
Okay.
Oh wow, 20.
20. Okay.
Later?
I strip down to my briefs.
What are you doing?
I'm going in.
Plus you take up your
I'm sorry.
pants.
22. Okay. So
I
that
don't want to
Hold
get out
on,
of the way.
hold on.
Also, why are you wearing briefs?
Cause I'm wearing briefs.
Continue.
so you with the 20,
What do you mean?
See
you
the
just
ball?
get.
I like
I'll
briefs.
just say you get a bad feeling
off my
about
ass.
actually putting the ship into that
One
opening.
time I wore a thong, but
Like if
whatever.
you do want it, that's really fine. Don't put it in the opening.
Yeah.
You, with the knowledge you have, know that if these structures are active, with the knowledge that this is what it is, you've read about these, and if they are active, will sometimes open to the elemental plane, and will bring the ships in.
Let's not, guys.
But
Have
only
you-
only if you bring the
Why
ship into
not?
the opening.
Because we've kind of got a war thing going
we
on.
don't have a deadline.
Probably
yes.
I'll
more
go
than
in myself.
going to the elemental
So
plane.
here's the thing.
That sounds
Um,
fun.
Here's the thing. You can be sucked into an elemental plane, right? From what she's telling us. And now, don't get me wrong. I love water. I really, truly do. None of you can breathe it except maybe you.
yeah.
And
Actually,
me.
I can
breathe it.
do something to make it to where all of us could. Maybe.
Yes, but have you seen the things? Oh, I can help us all breathe water. But have you seen the things in the water plane?
Nah.
Because
No.
they're just larger, fucked up versions of what we have here.
Ah.
So
Well, and what we have is already a little bit fucked up.
True.
Yes.
True.
That was
See?
my
Scary.
indication.
I don't like it.
The ocean.
I'm scared.
A lot of the stuff we don't know what's
I'm
under there.
scared.
Ocean is.
We're not going in it. Not with the ship.
Well, yeah, not with the shit. That's why I said
Well,
drop
that's the
anchor.
thing is, we could also get sucked into it.
Do you want to go to the elemental plane of water?
Maybe. Sounds kind of fun.
I think that's more.
Do I have a way back, I guess?
No,
It is a hole.
it's a one-way trip.
I only know this because I kind of inhabited y'all's brains. You have gone to off place before, but you need a specific person for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like that bottle trap
Yeah,
for
can't you
wasps.
go to the water elemental plane like any time, Jake?
Yeah, don't you got your hole? And that's
Yeah,
more.
but this is
that's
like
more-
right here.
That's more controlled.
Yeah, but the hole
No.
is right there.
Yeah, and
Yeah, the
we
hole
have
is
a
turned
friend
around.
in
The hole is
hole.
on the
Yeah,
wall.
the hole is right on the wall.
You don't even have to
It is
get
And
right.
I haven't seen Timmy in a couple days.
Yeah, you
but,
can put your clothes back on.
but it's right there, guys.
Not to mention, why did you take your pants off? Because I just imagine
No
if
one to
someone
get all wet.
like, well, this is someone's structure. This could be someone's home.
Yeah.
Would
So I
you
should-
allow someone into your home if they just went
Ah.
down to their skivvies?
I guess that's fair. Well, this is.
Why did I go a little? What is that?
I honestly don't even know.
Sailor.
All I heard was skivvies, and that was like,
Well, no, I would say
Pirates.
skivvies. No, the fucking radio voice.
Transatlantic.
Oh, transatlantic.
Yeah.
Atlantic, yeah.
I went a little
down to your skivvies?
down to your
skivvy.
skivvy.
Dude, I love the transatlantic.
Fine.
What you
I do
mean?
too, I wish I could.
I'm
do
not down to my
I'll
skivvies.
put
You're
my
down to your
pants and
skivvies.
shit back on.
I'm saying, if you would like to go to the elemental plane of water, you may, but I don't think it's really a good idea right now.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh.
The transatlantic accent is just so like.
We can do it. We can do it, and I mean honestly.
Just
if
mark it
you-
on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
We
point.
can come
Good point.
back.
We can mark it on the map and come
Yeah.
back for it.
Yeah, maybe in less.
'Cause
time.
We have that globe in the captain's quarters that tells you exactly where it is.
I know exactly where I am at all times.
I do
I
not.
know what time it is at all
I
times.
don't.
I don't know where anything
Alright, well,
is.
Now I'm interested.
Because I do want to see what's in the structure, but we don't
That's
have
what
to.
I'm
we don't-
saying. Alright, well now I'm interested though, so somebody take the wheel, because I'm gonna go look at the water plane in
But
Timmy's
what if you
hole.
go to the water plane and then you can't come back?
No, I can come back.
From Timmy's.
Your teamies.
Yeah, for Timmy's hole.
That sucks.
It's just all water.
I don't know, I've never been, I wanna see it.
Oh, it's fine. You
Seems
can
like it'd be
just-
cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
can
am not.
come back
I am
through
not
Timmy's
deterring
hole.
you by
That's
any
just
means.
so big.
I would love.
You can come in
I would
Timmy's
love
hole.
for
You can.
Shut the fuck up.
I would love for you to see it.
Come into Timmy's hole with me.
No.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I'm gonna go take a look, because now
Yeah,
I'm
by all
interested to
means.
see the water
It'd
plane.
be very exciting for you.
Pull from your cloak.
Yeah, I'll do a quick pull. We haven't done that in a minute.
I was
You're gonna pull to come into Timmy's hole?
Yes.
You don't pull to come in.
Timmy's hole, yeah. No, not just any hole. Timmy's hole.
Yeah, Timmy's.
Timmy's hole into his room of more holes.
Yeah, he's got a lot of holes.
Timmy's many holes.
Yeah.
Mini spider hole.
708.
708. 708?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 708. Depending on what I get, I might give it to Timmy, but if I like it, I'll keep it and give him something else.
I want to roll. I'm stealing. Hey.
Do you want to be able to breathe underwater?
I already can.
Oh, you can?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
You pull out.
Kendra, are you doing it?
While back
Oh,
when
sorry,
we
go ahead.
first
Go
went in
ahead,
the
it's fine.
data, it was a data sphere.
You
Wasn't
pull
it?
out.
Yeah.
Right, wait,
No,
I just kid for
um,
now. Shoot, I'm so mixed up.
That was one of Whipple's weapons allowed everybody in a 30 feet radius.
No.
Yes.
We went in the sphere
And got the trident. That
got the
Yes.
trident, and I read a book that was it from the sphere? Something lets me. I have in my notes
No, you can breathe
that
water.
I can breathe
Yeah.
underwater.
I remember that.
I think it was from a book that gave me that.
Yeah, I think
feel
it's from the
it's-
church library that messed
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Monty's
yeah,
memories. No.
I don't
No,
remember.
not Monty's
Yeah,
memories.
they gave her more mana.
Give her more mana
Yeah,
and
yeah.
messed with Ben's memories.
Oh, dude.
No.
Yeah,
This was
because they
Whipple's.
forgot Gino.
No, Whipple forgot you.
Yeah, we will forget Gino, and I can breathe underwater.
But anyway,
What I get?
you pull out a belt that is the size for a giant.
You're not gonna use this, so cool.
My parents could use it. But also, hang on.
Do you want me
Timmy
to?
could wear it as a bracelet.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Oh yeah, I didn't really think about that. I just thought it was a big belt, to be honest.
Is it magical?
Very slightly.
I'll check it.
Yeah. Basically, it is designed where for a giant, it will always have a. It can basically create a place to put weapons. So, like, let's say, like, a giant had a gun, he could just, and it would, like, create a
That's
holder
for
it,
a
holster.
giant, I guess.
And, like, or if, like, they set, like, a hammer there, then it would just, like, hold the
kind of
hammer.
short.
But it is specifically for giants.
I think Timmy will like this. I don't think he's gonna wear it, but maybe he will. I don't know.
I got 335.
335?
Because I definitely don't need this. Unless you want to give it to your parents.
I don't know if we're gonna see them anytime soon.
I mean, maybe your dad could use it though.
I know, he would like it for farm tools.
Especially his hoe.
Alright. I got something else I could give him, I'm sure. I got plenty
you
of
pull out-
junk.
To everyone else, a normal size marble, would you like this big? Because you're small. What I guess what do you do with it? It does seem very faintly magical.
Don't eat it.
Can I lick it?
Yeah, you can lick it. Just don't swallow it.
Tastes like glass.
It tastes glassy. Hey,
Alright.
Monty. What do you think this thing does?
I'll say, without even looking at it, it looks like it should be rolled.
Roll it.
As you roll it, for every full rotation, it changes color. It's just a toy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, don't eat it. It'll be stuck in your digestive tract for like 7 years.
Not true.
No.
But it isn't digestible,
I
so
gave
you
the
would
conch
shit
shell
out
away already.
that whole thing.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
No.
I've done that kind of thing before.
I would love to have a fully like able to use every single part of my body, because I could just, if there's ever like too big of a poop, you could just stretch your butt. Just
Stretch your butt and it just falls
You
out.
would never have to wipe.
I just
Now?
You would never have to wipe.
I'm
'cause
having
you
just
just
flare up and just on-inflame my stomach.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Um.
If you're ever, you can just refresh your bones
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Could you ever tell that a group was adults more than right now? Like, oh my god, like, I could just.
Not even like shape shifting. We're like, dude, imagine being able to just like not pain.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine being able to go and turn off your lactose intolerance
yeah.
and
I
not
love
get the
cheese.
shits from cheese or ice cream.
Or still even have
Is
the
anyone
shit.
else pulling from the cloak before I close this list?
Nah.
Nah.
I go in the hole.
You pop through.
Timmy!
He like as you pop through, hand does start moving towards you. Notices it's you, and then keeps going. Hello.
I'm gonna give him a bead of feather fall fluff that I have. It's a little. Okay, never mind.
Puts it in a chest.
Oh, cool.
That's it with his personal stuff. Yeah.
Glad you like it. Could you point me to the nearest portal to the water plane?
Points the same one.
How did you know I was gonna say that?
My consciousness is a little ahead of yours.
So you
You're
can read my
predictable.
thoughts before I say them.
I know what you're going to say before you say them, not your thoughts.
That sounds like the same thing.
Means you're predictable.
It's only what is. It is only what is said out loud that I can predict.
Oh. Okay.
Peanut butter banana farts.
Do I just stick
Got
my head
me.
through?
Okay.
I can breathe underwater. I'm just gonna go through the portal.
Yeah. Kendra does, of course, go with you because he also loves Timmy, and he just
Timmy's
goes
great.
wait, rope.
Rope. Oh, yeah, alright, fair enough, just in case.
Don't want you to get like yoinked by a whale or something.
That is fair.
A whale, yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'll pop in.
Okay, I need you to roll me.
Oh.
Let's call it.
I don't know if I like that.
Let's call it D20.
D1000.
How do I roll that? 17.
17. Okay.
Right into a kraken's mouth.
just
Which is also right. Never mind.
it's like
yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
they say it's like one of those like deep sea creatures that just has the mouth open
Oh,
over
like
the hole,
Fucking.
and so you just like go in, and then you're just already in the stomach.
Assumably, the
That'd
hole
be
would
really
be
cool.
on like a wall. Of
Well, if
structure.
well, if a fish ate it, it could be on the
I
inside
got-
of
yeah,
one of their
that's
stomachs.
technically true. Yeah.
So-
Something ate it.
You pop your
That'd
head
be kind of
in.
funny. No, I go in.
Oh, you go in. Okay.
Yeah, so I have the rope.
Yeah,
I
right,
go
right.
in.
So as
I
you
want
kind
to
of
see what
move in,
happens.
you kind of out into a open ocean.
Yep. It was fucking creepy.
Time to make a new.
And it is only because of your dark vision can you see at
Yeah.
all. Which with your enhanced dark vision, what is your range?
I don't know actually. Let me take a look. Sees here.
I have this ghost tree up. Are you dark 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all the way.
Oh no!
Oh,
All the way. What is that song? It's a Tusk.
It doesn't give a range. It says I can see through like magical darkness. I have dark vision. It doesn't
Okay.
give like a range.
We'll just say for future reference,
Whoa.
I know
Yeah?
it's not
Your-
Tusk.
your dark vision matches your shadow port range.
150 feet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So as you look out 150 feet, you can see what looks like the beginning of a structure.
I look behind me at the portal. Is it just floating in open ocean?
So you see it's actually, looking back, you see it's actually set up on a mural.
Interesting. Just floating.
Well, it's a hung.
it's hung.
It hung itself.
Yeah.
How far away? Well, if I could see it. It's
You can just see the beginning of the structure. So it is about 150 feet away, and you have 100 feet of rope here. But you can get closer.
I want to get closer. Yeah.
As you do kind of move
I'm
in,
intrigued.
above you, far enough that it's out of your sight, not really a problem, but you do hear just like a...
You now have mining fatigue.
Damn guardians.
That was good.
Thank you.
As you do kind of move, even just 50 foot closer to stay where he has plenty of rope to hold on to, you do see that you seem to be looking at the top of some kind of tower. There is cities within the elemental planes. This seems to be one of those
Can I
cities.
see any beings?
You move just a little bit
I
closer,
knew it was
and
Jackson.
swimming around, you do see it is a humanoid fish folk. It's a low folk.
All the animals are in here.
Because I knew I had to do with Happy Wheels.
Pandora's over here in this chair. Chilling out.
And her fur is so much better. She's so soft.
Mhm.
She's very soft.
You see, this seems to be a humanoid spider crab.
Spider crabs are creepy. Dude.
As it does seem to just have
Like-
like
They're just long.
it has 2 sets of legs, 2 sets of arms, and it just kind of
I
like
don't think you should
swimming,
try
and its
to
arms
eat
are like
rubber bands.
rotating to move it through the water. And then above, you see a humanoid goblin shark.
Oh,
And they just seem to kind of like look at you confused, but go on their way.
Calm
Your
down,
ass
dude.
is going everywhere.
Yeah, he kind of just like
I can't communicate, but I
kind of like goes down, and you kind of see these like as it gets to you. Can I help you?
Can I speak back?
Yes.
Howdy. I just came through a portal and saw your lovely tower, and just wanted to say hello.
It's not my tower.
Your people's tower.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you want me to say?
I'll say there seems to be. It seems to be weird because you have a translating ring, right? Your ring? You're only understanding because of the translation ring.
Oh, okay.
Well, welcome to deep. What is it? What's that? Let me put my notes real quick.
The deep.
Welcome to the deep. Whoa! Thank you.
Dad's making pork sandwiches. sandwiches.
Nice.
And you're gonna make smaller pork
Yeah.
sandwiches go with pork sandwiches.
Yeah, damn it, you're right. Hold up. God damn it.
What's going on there? It
Think
sounds
about
funny.
that. Forgot what he was making because I thought he was just making a pork roast.
He's smoking pork shoulder to make pork
I thought it was a pork roast.
sandwich.
Damn it, because
And then you're like, you're gonna make the little Hawaiian.
Yeah, I was like because I was
Oh,
thinking
here,
about the
here.
Hawaiian Swiss cheese and
Oh.
ham.
well, this is the city of Deep Ravine.
Cool.
You are near. You are about.
What?
You swim well.
Yeah, decently.
You're about a 2-day swim from bordering to the Earth Elemental Plane.
Cool. I got a friend from there.
So this is you're beginning to see Earth seeping into water elemental, hence ravine.
Name's Dean Ho.
Kyle.
Kyle. Nice to meet you, Kyle the spider crab.
Goblin crab.
Goblin shark.
Goblin shark.
Oh, no, the spider
Oh,
crab.
so no, it was the spider. It was the goblin shark. Gosh, I can't talk. It was the goblin shark that came up to you.
Nice to meet you, shark.
Yeah,
Kyle
Kyle the
just
shark.
told him his name.
Yeah.
nice to meet you too. Hope you can enjoy your journey. Get home safe. I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back. I just want to pop in and see what was up. So is this just?
You ever been in this
I
hole?
don't want to be like. I don't want this to come off as like rude or something. Is most of your plane just open abyssal ocean like this?
Well, I mean, depending on where you are, it's a little lighter, a little darker,
Hmm.
and I mean, it is wide variety of biome.
A friend told me there's a lot of crazy sea monsters.
That is true.
That's cool. That's cool.
Nice.
You ever rode one?
I mean, no, but I also work at a blacksmith.
You ever heard of anybody riding one?
Sure.
Cool. That's cool. All right, I'll see you around, pal. See you later, Kyle. I'm gonna go back through the hole. I just want to see you.
Yeah.
I come back through.
Yeah.
Also, I strip before going in.
Okay.
I don't want to get my clothes all wet, man.
You come out and
Come back.
You come back out and Kendra's kind of chuckling, and you look and
What?
your clothes are folded and like pressed against one of like the walls.
At least you didn't sort them.
He asked me if he could.
Well, thank you for telling him not to. I'd rather enjoy my clothes.
Literally traveling around with a water mage.
Yeah.
Water. Gone.
It's true. Kendra, would you be a deer and pick up my clothes for me?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
she's
gonna ask
added, she-
Monty if she'll just suck all the water out of me. Off of me? How do you say that in the right way?
Dry you off.
Damn, he's so smart. Damn, you
Average
smart.
intelligence.
Average
What's that say about Gino?
Doesn't use his average intelligence.
Average intelligence just went to a different school.
Yeah.
So they taught different things.
Alright. Anyways,
Yeah.
that was all.
So
You put your clothes back on, your underwear is soaked.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world.
I don't know, socks. Soaked socks, man. I mean,
Oh.
you're wearing two, but soaked socks.
No. Something wet.
Wet on your giblets?
Yeah.
Well, true.
Wet. No. Wet only on your giblets. Because
I
True.
saw a post and it was like,
It's wet socks, man.
would you get paid $40 an hour for every full hour you wear wet socks?
yes.
Yeah.
But you can't have any other job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can deal with it. It's just
Yeah.
not comfortable.
Yeah.
You're telling me
I'm
I could just
sorry.
sit in bed and just have wet socks all day?
I see. I would have to like portion out because that is one of those sensations that like
This-
I can deal
I
with
would
wet
probably
socks.
do it. Don't get me wrong, but I would be like,
I would just have to work 3 hours a day to get paid what I get paid to.
In fact, I get paid nothing. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's 3 hours, and then I can just have the rest of my day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would
Once a
do
week,
it.
keep him on all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just once a day, just once a week, you just go full zen. You know, you just meditate with wet socks on.
I'm sorry.
Just
I'll
like
go
have your
I'll just go
just the
swimming
shower
with
running.
socks on.
See, like I would do it, but that's like it wasn't like an instant yes. It was like a.
Yes.
That's free money.
Yeah.
That's free money.
I've gone swimming with
Free money.
socks on.
Absolutely.
Hell
I'd
no.
rather that.
My feet are already
Oh,
sweaty.
it wasn't like on purpose.
Oh, okay. Well.
Because it was more called I was wearing
But
shoes.
For now, you guys travel around
Yes.
the structure and potential.
Marking it on the map.
Yep.
Yeah, mark it on the map to come back later.
Man, it's gonna sound weird, but after we're done with everything we're doing, we got a lot of fun adventures we can have, guys.
Yes.
After the big stuff with space,
I'm pretty
that
sure
thing,
we already knew
hunt
that.
down the Wendigo lady.
Oh, sure.
I mean, we don't have to.
We don't have to do that one.
Hunt down the Wendigo
I'll do
lady.
that.
But we could.
There was another one, but I
We
just
don't
forgot
have to.
it. Oh,
It's
could
always
possibly
an
find that
option.
demon that
Maybe
fought an
that's what I like
elemental, if they're still around.
I know, but I don't want to make the
I feel like there was another one as well, but I don't remember. Lots of fun adventures, guys. Could help my sister hunt down my mother's killer.
But I would love to.
What?
That's fair. What?
Huh?
Wait, rewind.
What'd
Your
you
mother's
say?
killer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is new information
No, it's not.
to me.
No.
To me, it's
Yeah,
weird.
to him, yeah.
Do I know this?
It was mentioned.
It was mentioned back when we were in my hometown, yeah, that my mom was killed by like this
A warlord.
crazy warlord lady. And I think my sister was trying to hunt her down too.
A warlord witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no one would be able to find her, and I was like, well, I got a lot on my plate, and I can't do that right now.
She was a puppet mage.
Yeah, you also may have just not been there for that
Yeah,
conversation.
because that was
That's something.
around Tommy's season.
That was also
Kendra and I talked about going to his
Yeah.
hometown.
Yeah.
that was also
Yeah.
around
Lorenzo's real
the-
nice.
that was also the
And not at
Amongst
all to
Testament
go into the Forbidden
well.
Zone.
What?
amongst the Testament.
Maybe don't bring up the
The
forbidden
Forbidden
zone.
Forbidden Zone.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It is forbidden for a reason.
I'll tell you about it later tonight.
Alright. I like forbidden
I
things.
feel like Buttleby knowing this is a horrible idea.
Well, the
I
thing
mean, if
is,
anybody could survive a Forbidden Zone, it would be a Fae.
but also,
No.
here's one thing about anywhere. Here's one thing about anywhere. The odds of me getting there
Also low.
are really low.
It's also true.
Yeah, but Gene Ho has good sense of direction. He also
I
wants
don't.
to go.
It's alright.
You're driving. I hope you have good sense of
Really
direction.
good at telling the time, though.
Which
I'm
way's
having
north?
second thoughts.
Honestly, the fact that we've gotten anywhere with the two of us driving most of the time is amazing.
No idea.
If we head in east, so if we head in east, which is this way,
Oh, then yeah, it's probably that way.
How do you know these things?
it's 'cause it's-
Well, there's a compass where I'm driving, okay?
then why didn't you look at the compass?
I'm not driving.
Then who's driving?
I don't know,
Somebody.
somebody.
There's no one there.
There's an armadillo driving.
Yeah, the armadillo just sitting on it.
See,
Rocky's
I
driving.
always thought we were going west.
No, that's the backwards.
Is from the est.
No, no, all the way.
But I will let you guys know, it is 1:23
West is only in the
PM.
fact.
Is there a south here?
No.
Zorth the
I don't think
goblin.
so.
Not Zorth.
We got south
South.
and north,
Zorth is
And
a
east and
goblin. He does not
west.
have any arms.
and then the
That's not
subsequent
what
in
I'm saying.
He's
betweens.
really good with his feet though. He can like tie knots and shit.
Cool.
Shit's awesome.
Would the other one be east, which is like EEST?
That's how you want to spell
Yeah.
it. I guess.
Yeah. Well, because west and then
There's west,
Oh.
there's west
and then there's
east.
east, and then there's south, and then there's north.
now.
So east is basically the same. Wait, is like
At it.
is like on a map. So like on a map is east to the right. Is that the same? Is your east to the right on a map?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't look at maps.
it darling. That's laughing.
What?
On you guys even do Faye have maps?
Yeah.
Okay, is like east to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that one's the same. The others are just weird.
Just bottle.
Medical bill for hydration.
exact same.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, there's not maps.
Oh wait, there's not.
The Fae is incredibly hard to
Yes.
navigate even for
Oh,
Fae.
that's fair.
It changes.
Yeah,
all
it is
the time.
constantly shifting. That's why I said no.
Just got
Because it's
pranked by
like,
Bottleby.
No, because
Oh no,
the
maybe I
thing
just
is,
saw like the construction paper for the castle. Or
yeah,
something.
like the Fae is ever shifting. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, there's not direction. There's not.
No wonder Bottleby's directionally challenged then. Yeah.
Well, the thing is I'll just know that I don't know.
Understandable.
You know what? That's the most profound
That's-
thing you've ever said. That you know that you don't
Don't know.
know. That is profound.
But you don't know what you don't know. Anyway,
I'll just know Weast is a thing.
What is it? It's something like a
It
intelligent
is.
man knows that he knows nothing or something like that.
I feel like
Bumblebee
you go to
is
the
the
Fae
most
and they're like,
intelligent
yeah,
man
just go
God
about
damn right.
13 miles by the pig flies, and you.
How often does that happen?
yeah, it's very dad directions. It's like you're gonna head down about 3 ash trees, 3 full ash trees. Then
you don't
you'll
want
notice
just
one
an
of them
ash tree, it has to be a full
is
ash
very
tree.
flatulent. That one you'll take a right, but then as soon as you take that right, you're gonna take a U-turn. You have to do the U-turn, or else you get turned around.
Yeah. And then there's Ignore a Moose House there.
Yeah.
And you have to do a little tap dance, do a
Yeah.
little jig, and then.
The heel lift you up on his antlers, and then those antlers will actually lead to a staircase. Yeah, those antlers lead to a staircase, and those staircase leads to the tree, and the tree is how you climb down the rope, and that's how you get there. Yeah, you climb the rope down.
There's all Fae
Yeah.
directions are like that.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's why the powerful people just teleport.
Yeah, fair enough. They know where they want to go, so they just get there.
Bumblebee, sheer
but-
force of will, gets
Gina.
where he needs to go.
D100.
Actually, it's a sheer force of
Alright.
luck.
Yeah, Bobby just wanders.
Bumblebee
He's
is
a
a wanderer
wanderer.
over yonder.
Shit. Drop the fucking dice. Now it's gone forever and I'll never see it again. Might as well say my goodbyes to it because it's never coming back. 79.
Damn.
Damn it.
So close.
10 off.
Can I take 10 off of that?
We'll see which one's more fun.
Okay.
Am I sitting on it? I felt it hit my chair, so actually it may be underneath you.
Do you see it?
Yeah, no, I don't see it. If I saw it, I'd grab it. I do now.
Oh, good.
It was underneath you.
Believe it or
See,
not.
if I would have seen it, I would have grabbed it.
I actually need to re-roll. Because
So can we do 69?
no, I looked both of those. Because both these are assuming that you're renting a ship, and or that you're like boarded someone else's ship.
What? Oh, okay.
You can take that
It's
one.
pretty.
Sure, 22. Why not? I'll take it.
I want it.
Unless you want to roll yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is
don't
it
care.
real? No, it's AI.
Unfortunate.
That's sad. No, it's pretty mushroom Lego. Yeah, I know. It's fucking weird.
Puppy.
The Humane Society. In the town that I live in.
Apparently they had a neglect / hoarding situation, and so 12 dogs got picked up from one house, and are now in the Humane Society.
That's sad. I can't
Sunday,
have a dog.
Mother's Day, or is that?
Yeah, Sunday's Monday. Well, Sunday's Monday. Sunday's Mother's Day. Fuck. I just got.
I want you to roll me
1200.
D20.
Sorry. Roll a d20?
Yep.
12.
12. Okay. So this is late at night. So just Bobblebee and
know what that
Good night, all.
You know Bottleby time. Adventure.
You, Jinho, being the one who rolled this, hear a.
What was that? Where did it come from? Where did it come from?
What does it sound like?
You look over at the end of the deck, and you just see water kind of shoot up a little bit, and you hear the. and you just see the water.
Rocky, take the wheel and walk away. Leave the armadillo with the wheel.
You just have the armadillo on.
Yeah. Take the wheel.
It's cruise control.
Yeah, he's the cruise control. Just keep it steady. I'm gonna go over and look over the edge of the ship.
Okay. As you look over, you realize things lit up, but things hadn't come down yet. At the back of your head,
fuck!
You feel something hit and then dig.
Dig?
As
Huh?
Head.
That's not good.
does a it might not actually 24 hit you?
No.
Okay. I'll say you feel teeth push into the back of your head, but don't quite break skin. As you're able to kind of grab it and look, and
What
you
is
see it looks like a squid with like a pointed, solid end with like drill-like teeth.
Are we all there?
No, this is the middle of the night.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And then
Why are we being attacked by squid?
I don't know. It attacked my ass, my head though.
okay, Bottleby does a 27 hit.
No.
Okay, and Giancarlo does a 31.
Yes.
A
What?
high evasion.
Wait. Hold on.
And that's what my armor's based on.
Yeah, it would still.
Actually, need to add more to evasion.
Oh, here we go. There.
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
As you're taking it off and looking at it, you kind of stand back up. You're like looking at it and feel right in your neck.
No!
Right where the tumor was. Right.
The tumor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember you got tumored on your neck?
No!
Right where that scar is. Just
Shut up, bitch! That's the fucking.
you don't take a ton. You take 24 damage.
That's still a little bit though.
It's still a little bit, but for you guys, that's not a ton. As you just feel it hit your shoulder and start drilling in. Yeah, roll the hit.
You gotta fucking shoot it off. Fuck that thing. That's a 16 on the die.
Yeah, plus a
Plus-
whole lot. Yeah, you're gonna hit.
22.
Yeah. I'll say, without much trouble, and it's like pointed head does just, but the drill bit, it stops, but it's still just stuck in your neck.
Fuck.
Uh,
The one I'm holding do.
Does that wake us up?
yeah, the gunshots. I'll say, everyone make detection checks.
Fuck. Can I
You made a detection check.
can I take the drill out of my
Honestly,
neck?
Actually, how deep did it go?
About 3 inches.
Maybe I should keep
3 inches is a lot.
Maybe I should keep
In
that.
the shoulder?
3
Yeah,
inches.
that's a lot.
This is a
Yeah,
That's a
lot.
lot in the shoulder neck area.
I'm not a medic, but I think I know that I should probably keep that in.
you
so
wake
it
up.
doesn't start
Wait, is that
spurting
21 or
blood.
21? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna hold
21.
that until I
Yeah,
talk
you
to
also wake up.
Monty.
Detection.
Yeah.
Are there more?
24.
24.
I'll hit
Yeah, you wake up.
another.
Yeah.
So, each time you heard 8 up and then 8 down. This time you heard 8 up, and then the 2 that hit you, 1 tried to hit you and off the deck.
6
Oh,
back
There's
down.
6 more.
What's going on?
Wait, I thought 2 hit him.
Evil
Yeah, he killed you.
octopi.
And 1 hit him.
No, missed and bounced back in.
They stabbed Gino in the neck.
I'm
shit.
alright. This fucking squid
What?
with
Do I
giant
see
drills.
Do
I'm
I
afraid
see
that
the
they're-
ones that we killed?
Yes.
Do I know
Hide.
what
These are called, one second.
Bouncing Betties.
I'm more
Um,
afraid that that hurts, sure, but I'm more afraid that they're gonna like drill into the fucking ship.
These are called drill tooth squids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Evil
If you want to know more, you can roll a nature check, but they are...
Fuck.
I'm gonna
I'm
quick
more-
action. I'm doing a quick action hide.
Okay.
And then just be ready to hit one whenever they try and hit
Yeah,
somebody
I'm
else.
just gonna wait for more of them to pop up. I just don't want them
A
to
lot.
drill into the.
26.
Then again, they're popping up out of the water. If they really wanted to drill in the ship, they could have just done it underwater. So
Yeah.
they probably are looking for
I think they're looking for
Yeah.
us.
blood in a sense.
Yeah.
But still,
26
I'm
on
more-
stealth.
I'm
Okay,
still
perfect.
concerned that they could try and damage the ship.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
I'll just
is
pull out
one
my
tried to
cards,
get
get
me
ready
and
to-
it missed and it fell off the ship.
Yeah, one of them did get me, Bobby.
Yeah, I think they're after flesh.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Bobby.
I think you're right.
Oh no,
I'm right. Sorry.
cannibals.
Well, that's
No.
not exactly correct.
Did you roll nature?
No. 12.
Okay, these are. I'll say one thing you do know: these wouldn't. Shouldn't be worried about your ship. They are carnivorous.
They don't eat wood.
No.
What if they go after the armadillo?
And so, are you guys all up on that?
Is Rocky okay on the is he fine? Did they get to Rocky? No, please!
No, they didn't get to Rocky.
Oh, thank God. I don't know what would happen if we lost Rocky.
I would quit.
Yeah, I would leave.
Rocky's been with us
Since
For
since
so
before
long.
we started streaming.
Ah,
Yeah. I think we got Rocky at the same time we got Bottle.
Right,
I'm pretty sure.
either
yeah.
right before or right after.
Slightly after.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Like-
like, it was in the Rocky
Like
area.
one or
yeah.
two sessions
Well,
after.
Rocky's
Bottle
been a
of
member
Jam.
longer than Carmilla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
This
suck.
armadillo that we randomly forget the name of.
I
no.
love it.
Never. we never. We never.
We've totally never forgotten its name.
Never
Yep.
forgot his name.
I'm just hiding.
Yeah.
Ready.
So, they are.
Oh.
You guys heard them go up just a moment ago, and now they're coming down.
Oh, I've
Um,
got this. I know what to do, and haven't got to do it yet.
Does Rocky officially have plot armor?
He
wow!
better.
I rolled really well. 30, Carmilla.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30,
Yeah.
28.
Barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then they can't see you, and they know they can hit you now. So 3 of them are going for you.
Thank you. A quick
Can't
question:
Yeah.
do we have lights on the ship?
Yeah, some.
How bright are
I mean,
they? On the edge of the ship where I'm at, how bright are
I mean, you have really good dark
they?
vision.
No. Would you consider me in darkness? over
It's
on the
sort of
edge?
dim.
I don't know if dim counts.
Okay.
The Dimmadome?
29.
Wait, hold on. I gotta look at something before I answer this. So it just says, while in darkness or shadow, my fortitude is increased.
I'll say you could easily step into shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what did you get?
So 29 for the first one.
Matches.
Okay, so still hits. Then the other 2 miss.
Cool.
Because that was my highest one.
I have a +3 to fortitude if I'm in darkness, so hell yeah.
Alright. Can I take my 2 attacks on the ones that miss? On the ones that miss? Because I don't want to hit my buddies. So it's like drilling into their necks. You know?
Yeah.
Because I have 2 attacks, can I make my 2 attacks on the ones that miss?
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm going to do Cunning Hands. They have to succeed on a insight check, I believe. Yes.
Oh.
Versus my Manipulate.
Very insightful. They know exactly
for the
where to
first
hit.
one-
Hey, one of them got a 14, -3.
So the first one,
Really, they seemed insightful.
27.
Know where to hit where.
Yeah, 27
27
versus the 14.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
And then the other one,
Tissue.
I think it just.
Hey, the other 2 got a 3.
31.
Yeah, the other 2 got a 3 and a 6.
Well, I only have 2 attacks. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry.
So it's only on
the 2 that missed.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, in that case, I got a 14 -3 and a 6 -3.
Okay, so
Double
first,
brush.
yeah.
Believe it or not, social not their best stat.
And
was
do
waiting for the third
do
one.
I get pro from
I only
attacking
did
from him?
2.
Only 2.
I don't know. Okay, so then for the first attack, I also get to if
Only 2.1.
that is a natural 16 plus
Did we get told how much
21?
damage we took?
Yeah, I'm about to.
well, a lot.
This is happening while you're being attacked,
Yeah.
so that's why.
I'm about to obliterate you squids.
36 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
and then for the other one, and then
These things are glass cannons, but even the cannons are crazy.
Yeah, that
23. No, 33.
the little
Yeah.
but compared to yellow.
All right, so now time to do some damage. So it's 1d8.
Here, you kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like 4 health.
Oh damn! I didn't know that. I pumped a lot of mana.
Yeah, it's okay. You
You're
wouldn't
about to
have
go
known.
back to bed.
You wouldn't have known.
Yeah. Well, actually, I
How many
say
are
that
left?
I only used
4?
8.
Yeah, the 4 that attacked you guys. So, Carmilla, you
Yeah.
take 18.
Ow.
Bottleby, you
And
take
she's
26.
down.
You take 29, and you take 27.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I
Um,
Gambit.
Yeah,
For
they
2
are.
cards.
They do latch onto different parts on your upper half. So So like Carmel.
Bobby goes straight in the floor.
Yeah. Bobby, yeah. It goes. It lands right on the top of your head like a little hat. But you feel it drilling into your head. As you feel it kind of right here on your arm. You feel it on, we'll say like the back of your shoulder. Oh! And for you, it's just the other side.
Damn it, son of a bitch!
So that does bring it to you guys.
Alright, I'm gonna whack this bitch with my spatula.
Yeah, basically as long as you hit, you're gonna kill it.
Alright.
How many are there?
There's 4 left, 1 on each of you.
Does a 29 hit this thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, it's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my.
I'll say you do kind of. Again, it stops, but its teeth are kind of in the top of your head.
One of them took the spatula and like shoved it under, did this,
Yeah, it already,
and backed it.
with how it's a mechanical effect.
You flip
You
it like a
do
pancake.
you like get it to where everything on top is gone, but there is just still teeth buried in your skull.
I'll do it.
I'll
Yeah.
fix that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I will use my ability freeze innards,
Okay.
and I hit with this
Did I scare
27.
you?
27. Yeah, that does
And I
it.
just
You're-
Yeah.
Oh, you got a little lollipop there? You got a little lollipop?
Squid
And what do you do?
Blow its brain up.
Give a little psychic.
Turn it into a rook.
And then crush it.
I'm mostly worried that it'll turn it into a thing that it will still be embedded in my arm.
You'll be fine.
I don't have any.
We were just talking about weapons earlier.
Yeah, I have a dagger.
Stab.
Yeah, again,
They're
if
pretty
you
weak.
hit it, you basically
I
kill it.
hit it with a dagger.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit. That is just your.
They're
What's their
ambushes.
AC?
And
The
what
AC is
do I add?
24.
Yeah, I killed it.
So that'll be your half your level plus your
So
body.
yeah, you really just can't roll a 1.
Look.
Yeah. Because with a 1,
Yeah.
you get a 23.
Yep. I just wouldn't have to get an
Yeah.
at one to kill them. So just. Is the drill embedded in my other shoulder now too? Damn it!
You not hit.
Ow!
What'd you get?
Well, so half your level, so that's 16.
Uh huh.
My body is 1,
Uh huh. Plus 17.
and I rolled a 9.
So it's plus. You got 26.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
hit.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to 9 being like,
Nah.
You don't hit. Yeah.
Hey,
These are-
you
these
got
are-
the same plus to body.
let's go.
Ow.
That's
Go
how my
on.
body feels.
Every day.
As you get rid of yours as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
now I
got-
got 2 fucking
Yeah, you guys-
things stuck in my
Other
shoulder.
than you guys each have teeth buried in you.
Oh,
I don't like the feeling
Alright.
of teeth in
Come
me.
on.
It's about
Oh,
to
I was gonna
be.
say, I can heal y'all as
It's
well.
about to be a little bit of a blood fest. Out of the holes.
who's got tweezers?
Wait, save the teeth.
That's fine.
Did you just use your blood to shoot them out? Is that what you
No,
said?
I
you
just
said?
pulled them out.
No,
Oh,
you
Can I
have to,
not
like,
pull them
pop.
out?
They're pretty jammed.
Yeah, I'll use my blood.
Like I said, it's
That's
not
a
a bad
cool
idea.
idea.
Yeah, just yeah. Go ahead and roll me. This would be like not even a real channel check, but just roll me a channel check.
Mommy,
21.
can you get
21.
the
Yeah,
teeth
that
out
would
of
be a
my
pass
head?
and roll channel check too.
10.
I haven't
Oh,
had a
plus
normal,
11
a
magic.
normal
No, it's not magic.
like
it's just
on
your,
the sea
that's
medic
your-
day in a
no, it's
while,
possible.
Yeah.
so I'm going
Oh, well
to
then-
enjoy this.
Yeah.
16.
Alright.
My bad.
16.
Have
Yeah.
fun.
Well, for this, I'll allow it. Yeah, because it's not like a.
Yeah.
You're not trying to do a spell, it's just the thing you're doing with your magic. So yeah, you just kind of, and the teeth do kind of.
I don't like them in my head.
This is the ship that I got from.
Correct.
Okay. There's a medical bag just
Mhm.
stored in like every room
Mhm.
and area of this place, and I just, I've been waiting for this. Then pull out this huge fucking tongs and just start.
Yeah, I was saying
How hurt are you?
these teeth do seem vaguely magical.
Alright. Nothing a little sleep
Um,
won't fix.
As you look at them, I'll just tell you, if they were
Nope.
left unattended, they basically stop the wound from healing while in.
Yeah.
I take a nap.
And basically, if they are killed, they are designed to
Heal you.
basically like the
Oh, you
teeth so
can
they
do that
stay.
if you want, yeah. I mean, you're about to go to bed too, so
Yeah.
fair enough.
I don't like it.
Might take a nap.
Alright, and I
Dr.
pop
Uni.
them out.
Yeah.
Get back
and
to
then
our
I'll-
steering.
I'm using
So-
Rocky's doing a great job. Good job, Rocky.
probably, I would say healing water
Yeah.
to kind of just,
So I want you to make me
as I'm pulling so it doesn't hurt him because this is his head.
make me a medicine check.
Okay.
feel like it was in my brain.
With your magic, it'd be pretty
Oh,
easy.
okay.
But there's
That's
also
not good.
something else.
Not good.
Considering
So
the
I
fact
can do up to
that
14
Zion
healing,
said
but it's
it goes
only
into your head like
26s.
3
20
inches.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 3
I'll
inches.
say you're able.
Not good.
You have no problem getting them out of everyone, especially using your healing water and things like that. I'll say if you wanted to keep any of the teeth for like their use, about 8 of them are still functional for that magical purpose.
So I take 13 damage.
Pandora took Dakota's spot.
I'm going to
She's just sitting in
pull
the
out 8 of these spikes on
Yeah, I'm
my Tapastapilli and put them in their place.
These.
You what, sir?
My little hand spear.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take 8 of the spikes out and put those on there.
Okay. Yeah. So the effect only works if the teeth are in it.
Yeah, I save the spikes I took out.
Okay.
I intend to hit someone so hard that they break off.
Gotcha. Got it.
I'm healing him.
Cool.
I'll heal. I'll do some healing.
It's fine.
Oh, I meant.
44.
Other than that, though, you have a pretty calm night.
I need to
Well,
visit
that's
my
53.
my tattoo artist
Why?
58.
Wait, me or in game?
in game.
Yes.
He tore up. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, that is
That's
rude.
rude.
You heal 58 points.
I think that's more than the damage I took. I think.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Doesn't really
Arcane
matter.
heal?
I
Doesn't
always
really matter
need to
either
see
way.
it.
So
Yeah. So as I do it, I
Oh,
kind of
so
just
when
open
you
up,
twist
open
it
wide,
there. I
cut
need
my
to
wrist a
fix
little
that.
bit, give you a little bit of blood.
Still don't like this.
But you are
It's
healed.
weird.
Yeah, and it tastes
It
just
tastes
like home.
good, but it's weird.
And then for the final day of travel,
Oh,
I want you to go ahead and roll so I can get that
Right.
sorted out.
46.
So then
I
there
do
was
need to go to
a-
bed soon.
And
Yeah,
I had to
I
get
know.
up at 6.
If this is too long of one, then I will.
No, you're good.
Oh,
Not like I
yeah.
haven't gone to bed later before.
The winds are favorable. You guys lose a day of travel, so you guys now get there in 12 days instead of 13.
Epic.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Lose a day.
Gain, yeah, like a day less of travel.
Lose a
Sounds
day
so weird.
usually whenever
It
referring to
implies that
travel
you're
means
Yeah,
that we
you
take
you gain a
longer.
day of travel.
We gain
No,
speed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even saying like you gain a day of travel, I
Suggest
assume
you
that is
get another day. That's why I said lose a day of travel. Makes me think like you're taking a day off.
But when you
Just
say
say
lose a
we
day of
went
travel, it
heck and
sounds like we
speedy
didn't get
zoom
to
in.
travel for
Travel's
a
a day less because
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
travel's
There
a
you
day less because wind is favorable.
There we go.
Yeah,
favorable wind.
All right, with that, we'll go ahead and pick up with the second half, which is one more water encounter, and then it'll be 2 desert encounters.
Wow.
And then
And
sand.
we'll pick up with that next week.
I may be
Sorry, in 2 weeks because
2 weeks.
you're doing
Next
every other
week
week
is
now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, you know the deal.
Do the
We'll
thing.
see
Do
you
the thing.
in the next one.